And
Sinetta was there that time because
yeah,
they was trying to like interrogate a sister that like it's some other goofy shit, but he was down there.
Then he went to California recently too, and down out in California with Brother Polight. Do you think that Sinetta could participate in some of this goofy ritualistic nonsense that that will come out later? And could that be?
I don't know about Sinetta. Listen, as much as Sinetta be cooning and like bringing Polight back and all that, Sinetta's still from a different place. So it's certain shit that older niggas just never gonna do with Polight. There's certain things that just men are not gonna take part in with Polight.
Because I can see Polight kiss a man in the mouth in a minute. You know what I mean?
Well, listen, hold.
All right, Unc, I want you to know I got 4,000 people in the building.
Nah, this ain't it, nigga. Call me when you finish.
Okay.
Got
okay, got you, brother. Right. Got you.
If I can bang, I'm gonna stay on this motherfucker.
Say that again?
What you talking about right now?
Well, I'm talking about what's going on with me and Polight. It's just me and Polight, me and his situation.
You still talking? You ain't talking about bitch ass Inky?
No,
you in the shit?
No, I didn't see Inky video. I didn't see none of that. I'm just dealing with what's going on. I didn't see none of that, I'd never seen one video of Inky's. Because even if I did, I don't got no response for him, brother. I really don't.
Alright, this what I need you to do. Stop fucking with the nigga. Forever. Do that.
Yeah. What the nigga do though, What the nigga do?
What you mean? Nigga. Well, don't look at the video.
I don't want to watch it because I know how I am.
Right, don't watch. Them at the hawker, they all the way in, yo. Don't watch it. You in it on some old bullshit. Put the responsibility where it's supposed to be at. How about that?
Yes.
But Inky, he's a bitch ass nigga all the way. Trust me with that.
Damn, man, Inky peaced out too. He don't know that this shit will soon pass. And why would he jump the fence like that?
You would never peace out with a pedophile nigga. How about that? Because remember, he the nigga, he lived with Polight.
Yeah.
So anybody would know stick with me else, now wouldn't it?
Yeah.
He was in their organization. You never was in his organization, brother.
Never.
You never was over Polight house. He was in New Covenant wearing hats and all that.
Yeah, but not only that, and he knows I'm not lying on him, but Inky straight up said he used to see Aminette and all of them walking back and forth in their panties because he lived with Polight. So he said that he used to see them walking back and forth with their panties on. And he said, "Sir, I don't know what the fuck was going on, but goddamn, I think Polight was trying to set me up or do something." I said, "Brother, I don't know none of that. I don't know, brother, for real."
Look at him, disrespectful. He's a disrespectful ass nigga.
Damn, Inky flipped on me.
You ain't supposed to be looking at nobody's wives. None of that shit. He's a disrespectful ass pedophile.
So he did. So you saying he flipped on me,
What? Man, what you talking about?
I told you.
All the way, nigga.
Oh,
all the way,
God, my man, Inky flipped the script.
I'm at your man, yo. Like I always told you, when a nigga take my phone conversation, when he called me at 12 o'clock at night, I already knew he was a motherfucking fag.
People telling me, "Sir, you better go in on him." I'm not going in on nothing. He got the last word. I don't give a fuck about that, man.
Listen, I'm not asking you to go in.
No, not you. I'm not saying you. Not you. I was reading the comments.
I'm trying to tell you, get away from the weirdo niggas. If the niggas is wearing hats with designs on them, if the niggas is talk about the spaceship, fake shit, get the fuck away from the weirdos. This is the weirdo time.
Yeah.
Inky with the gold in his mouth, having niggas on food passes while he in McDonald's chopping dinner on Big Macs is a fucking weirdo. Watch. I got him.
Damn, man. All right, brother. Thank you,
I know you ain't talking about that girl, huh? The one that ran away from home, who snuck out the room and left her mother because her mother left you? You want me to tell the people why she left? I ain't with no pedophile bullshit. Knowing that. All this, Tariq Nasheed, he was able to do his Morris World. I mean, not, what's that? What's Tariq shit? Hidden Colors. Able to do his Morris World. Able to do his Morris. Able to do his Morris World. I mean, not, what's that? What's Tariq shit? Hidden Colors. He will tell you the reason. Yo, you know I had 4,000 in that motherfucker. I had 4,000 listening to us,
Yo, I'm still live, man. Son.
No, you're not, brother. I just ended the show.
No, this shit is still running, nigga. I'm telling you, don't talk me to death, nigga. Stay, I'm still live.
Bro, you ended the show, brother. I'm trying to tell you the show.
Yo.
I smoke cocaine out of keys, nigga. I smoke cocaine out of keys, nigga.
I really got a question. I really got a question. I really got a question, though, Oak.
You know, I come up in an age where it was okay to sniff cocaine and sniff dope. You know that, right?
Yeah, I thought it was crazy.
I smoke cocaine out of keys, nigga. I smoke cocaine out of keys, nigga. But it ain't no fun. Rabbit got the gun.
They gave us the kombucha plan.
What?
I smoke cocaine out of keys, nigga. I smoke cocaine out of keys, nigga.
I really got a question. I really got a question. I really got a question, though, Oak.
You know, I come up in an age where it was okay to sniff cocaine and sniff dope. You know that, right?
Yeah, I thought it was crazy.
I smoke cocaine out of keys, nigga. I smoke cocaine out of keys, nigga. But it ain't no fun. Rabbit got the gun.
They gave us the kombucha plan.
What?
I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember. I be that more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law call my number. Oh man. I be that more you gon' remember. Where my man yeah. I'ma be that more you gon' remember. I couldn't let it go. I had it. I be that more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law call my number. You a friend of the Moors, then you a friend of mine. I was told to watch my enemies, now hold my line. Those that speak against the prophet, they speak against me. And I'm speaking about the prophet over Drew Ali, who was the first to remind you and bind you back to Morocco, the mountains, Mississippi, and Quebec. Told you you did it. Y'all ready? Prove it with straight facts. You tripping off trucks, you need to be tripping off that. Now here we go again, acting like you a slave. The same people talk European how to bathe. And look at that women buying European hair. No love for self, but do the men really care? Hell no, cause they got a love for Europe. Whole generation chasing pills, weed and syrup. Yeah, they love Lil Yachty, Tucci, Gucci, Kodak, Amigos, Ross, Lucid. But where the love for the woman look like your mother, I guess they say it's all black when it's under the cover. Now cypher, I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember, that's right. I be that more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law call my number. I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember, that's right. I be that more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law call my number. All you super scholars holler, this era for the workers. You ain't building on the ground, then you worse than a twerker. You look and sound good, but that's only on the surface. Probably working for the people. Now tell me what's your purpose. Ain't worried about your home. He ain't my bro. Yeah, you know I ain't slow. I seen it all before. How they try to kill the prophet, it was all for show. And some got it right now. Don't say that I'm not down. I'm coming for my vast mistake. I want my town, my sheriff, my stores, my school, my nation. Sick and tired of the procrastination and debate. Y'all keep hating when love is the savior. You don't love yourself, so you can't love your neighbor. That's why you kill and fight and marry out of your race. If you ain't for Moorish world, then get out of my face. Cause Chinese love China, Italians love Italy. If you used to love the Moorish world, come on and build it with me. Let's go. I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember. That's right. I be that more you gon' remember. To Hawker Bay front line till the law call my number. I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember. Oh yeah. I be that more you gon' remember. To Hawker Bay front line till the law call my number. I be that more you gon' remember. Be more. I be that more you gon' remember. Nap town. I be that more you gon' remember. To Hawker Bay front line till the law call my number. I be that more you gon' remember. LA. I be that more you gon' remember. New York. I be that more you gon' remember. To Hawker Bay front line till the law call my number.
What you doing? What we doing? Where Inky at? What are you doing? Inky, come here, man. I gotta show you something, man. Real talk. What you doing? I gotta show you something, man. Serious business. Serious business, man. I don't know what this world coming to, man. You there? Anybody seen Inky? There you go. Inky, I gotta show you something, man. Seriously, all jokes aside. I had to play that clip because that clip was made a while ago. I had to play it, but anyway, don't worry about that. Anyway, I gotta show you something. Inky, behind the scenes, I told you Ali caught the bullet. He caught it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad he caught the bullet. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad. But listen, hey, Inky, on some serious note, right? Before we get into this show, right? Man, I was, you know what I mean? Sometimes I just go and I look at my artists that I like, and you know, and I be checking on things, man, and I peeped something today, and I want to share it with you, bro. What do you think about this, man? You see this screen share?
Let me see.
See if you can see the screen share.
I can see it. Yep.
What you think about this, bro?
I'm a motherfucking pimp, bitch.
Come on, man. Come on, man. I see. Look, I'm glad you put that on there, man. Hold on. Put my screen on so they can see me only for a second, bro.
What's going on with our people, man?
Just put me on real quick. You asked me, I need the answer.
What the world is going on, man?
Listen, this is a good moment for me to speak.
I need you to speak. So go ahead, handle your.
This is yes, okay. Now I have to speak to y'all directly, okay? There are gonna be times throughout, pardon my Moorish, that I have to say pardon my Moorish. But then there's gonna be times where when I say pardon my Moorish, that applies not just to the things that I'm saying, but to me as a human, as a whole person. And you will see me do shit like this. When you see me do that, that means that Taharka is too hot for me. I can't get involved with certain shit. I can't co-sign it. Now, unfortunately, I cannot unsee that damn scene that Taharka just showed us right there. But I wish I could unsee that. I'm going to pretend like I didn't see that.
Bro, that's our icon, Snoop Dogg. Now, people say that, oh, that's fake, but that's on Snoop Dogg page. Why you do that? People say that's deep fake video. It's not real. That's on Snoop Dogg page. What is a deep fake video? I don't understand this, man.
It's like Ali Muhammad. Didn't you break down Ali Muhammad, bro? Ali Muhammad is a deep fake.
Yeah. That's Snoop, man. Snoop tripping, man.
No. Oh, there we go again.
Hold up, fam. Listen. Go to Snoop Dogg IG. Why would Snoop post that on his IG? Even if it's not him. Even say somebody made a video like that of me, right? I don't care how fancy the edits is. I'm not posting that on my IG. In fact, I'm like, I got money like Snoop. I'm like, hey, y'all need to find out who doing this, cause nah, I ain't repping that. I mean, I ain't repping that just because of who I am. I don't want rep that. No, I'm on my Dave Chappelle. I'm not putting on the dress. No. They said because it's funny and it's 2021. Until your children start doing what's funny in 2021, you maybe will get the point. People will endorse that. It's okay in 2021. Snoop has to play the part. Do we have to? Come on, Ink. What you think? Say something, Inky. This is Snoop have to play the part. He have to?
I think you got a dope t-shirt on.
And you got a dope hat on. You see? You see that? You see that? Blah, blah, blah. Blah. Ah, you ain't expect that, did you? You ain't expect that, did you? Take that, Ali. Ali goes down. I mean, hey, guess what? No, I love my Brooklyn peoples, man. For real, man.
Hey, Tahak, I got a question for you.
What up?
Here, I'll put you on the hot seat, man.
Man, look, man, I've been on it all week, man. I just stole some cars. Eric, who you putting? Eric? Toronto or Tito? Who you putting on it?
I ain't fucking with Tito. I fuck with him offline. Me and him, you know, we fuck around offline. Listen. Oh yeah, on the YouTube. I don't know that nigga though. Don't mention his name back to me again, because I want to have plausible deniability for any shit Tito might. Don't mention him again online to me at the same time. Don't you say his? I didn't even hear you last time. Moving forward. So what I do want to do is put Taharka Bay.
He in the building. Islam.
I want to put the man that edited that motherfucking video just now.
Which one?
You know which one, nigga.
No, let me tell you something. I'm gonna give it to you $1, Inky.
No, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that now. Now I don't want to hear that now. Listen, now you got to deal with this shit now.
Come on, man.
Where is Dr. Reggie's paperwork that he is a doctor or a PhD?
Hey, Inky.
Where is Dr. Reggie's degree that certifies him as a MD or a PhD? I'm just asking.
No, he doesn't have one. And I was
okay, so hold on. So Reggie is a fraud.
No.
Wait.
Reggie said one time. I'm gonna tell you what he said. He said,
I just want to ask you this. Wait. I don't want you to redirect the question. I just want you to answer. You on the hot seat, sir. You're not the lawyer. You the nigga on the stand getting questioned.
All right.
So the question is,
he don't have one.
So that means he is a fraud doctor.
See if I know.
Is he a actual PhD or MD?
No.
So
he
then
never
it is
said he was a doctor though.
Okay. So when
this is what he said, Inky.
Okay, hold on.
Never called him a doctor.
It don't matter. Let me ask you this: if Sinetta called him dog shit, is he going to keep that affixed to his name forever, or is he going to handle it?
Answer to it.
So that means he's a fraud, correct?
Ink.
I'm just asking. Hold on, he's a fraud, correct? He's not a real doctor.
Reggie, my buddy.
I'm just saying, but he is a fraud, though. He's not a doctor because he doesn't have a PhD or any paperwork that's.
But he never called himself that.
He is positioning himself in that capacity whenever he speaks. He even does museum tours, which is reserved for like doctors and PhDs and professors when they retire. Hold on. When doctors and professors retire,
they get to come back and discuss their body of work and do tours and things like that. He is propping himself up as if he is some type of actual credentialed scholar.
He's a scholar.
Where's his credentials? What credentials does he have?
I mean, the people chose.
What paperwork credentials does Dr. Reggie have as a doctor, a PhD, or paralegal? Does he have anything that says he's a certified paralegal?
But the people chose him, though.
Does Reggie, as a doctor, have a PhD or MD to substantiate?
I don't know. I'm gonna call him and ask him. Let's see if we got Uncle Reggie now. Uncle Reggie to me.
Tahaka Bay.
That's my uncle.
You know, and I know that if that is your uncle, that nigga is as fake as a $3 bill.
I'm trying to look at my phone. Do I got him uncle, brother, or doctor? I don't know.
Hey, listen, you know damn well Reggie ain't got no PhD. No. Reggie ain't got no MD. And Reggie doesn't have a degree as a paralegal either.
How you know all this, though?
Because I'll be that more you gonna remember.
No, for real. You really know that.
Listen, then Unc asked, didn't we do this same dance with Unc? Yo, Ink, you saying Unc is military, man? That's crazy. Yo, I said, I seen his ID. Yo, but how you know that? But how you say? Then Unc came right on and said, nah, yeah, I'm with the military. I'm with the military.
If Reggie would do you like I did Ali and I say, let's go charge for charge. If he say, let's go degree for degree, would you go with him?
I mean, degree, how do you do that?
If Reggie show his degrees, you show yours, and y'all just see who got the most credentials.
Well, I wouldn't have a problem with Reggie. If Reggie shows that he has a degree as an MD or PhD, I would definitely show my degree.
No, he don't have that, though. He already said that. He might got.
Oh, so then what would we be doing then? Because you know, hold on. You seen mines. You know what mine say. You know mine say degree. You know mine say doctor. You seen mines.
I ain't see it.
Tahaka Bay.
I didn't see
Tahaka Bay. I didn't. Tahaka Bay. Don't you lie in front of these people. See, now you getting ready to bust yourself out. Tahaka Bay. I didn't send it to you for your eyes only. Didn't I send it to you already?
I don't remember, man.
Stop that. Tahaka Bay. For your eyes only. Did I not send you my degree?
I didn't see it.
Tahaka Bay.
I'm checking now.
Tahaka Bay. You know you are on the stand.
I didn't see it.
Tahaka Bay. You know you are on the stand with Noble Drew Ali looking over your shoulder. Tahaka Bay. Noble Drew Ali is right there over your shoulder.
That's a picture, man. Stop.
Oh my goodness, Tahaka Bay.
I'm looking for it, brother. I didn't see it.
Tahaka Bay.
Can I look for it?
Would you like me to resend it to you?
Yeah, resend it to me. I ain't gonna show it to the people though. No,
Tahaka Bay. Tahaka Bay. Are you gonna? I thought you was for truth, justice, and the American way.
Bro, I didn't see it. Did I acknowledge when you sent it to me?
Absolutely. We had a whole conversation about it.
Nah, bro.
Tahaka.
You got me confused. Who else you sent it to?
Nobody.
Right. Let me see. I confirm right now. I don't remember that one, Inky.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna tell you the exact day, the moment, the conversation.
No, just send it now.
No. Why I gotta do that when you know you already seen it? Stop this foolishness.
Inky, I don't play like that.
You know what the crazy thing is? The crazy shit is I'm probably gonna be, after all this is all said and done, I'm probably gonna actually be the only person in this entire community that fixes the DR to his name that actually has paperwork that says niggas supposed to call me doctor.
Inky be think I be playing, man. Listen, this is the problem, man. No, people don't understand, man. I be doing a lot, man, and like some stuff do slip past me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, some stuff be slipping past you.
It do, man. It be slipping past me. So that might one that got past me because I don't remember.
Okay,
just send it to me. Why you ain't talking about Snoop? What's up with Snoop, man?
I'm not a part of that. I'm not looking at that.
Wednesday, August 25th at 9:54 a.m.
All right.
You got an iPhone, so I know you could scroll down to it. In fact, you could just tap on the top where my name is, and all of our pictures back and forth will pop right up.
How you know I got an iPhone?
Come on, man. I do this, bro. Wednesday, August 20. Come on now. Stop that. Anyway, I'm not even wrestling with you. You know you seen it. I know you seen it. It's in your text messages still. My point is this.
24.
Have you ever seen Dr. Reggie's?
Oh, yeah. I seen it.
Wait, have you ever
seen the full thing?
Right.
Sent it in part.
Right. Now, have you ever seen any part of Dr. Reggie's PhD?
Yeah.
MD,
so he did
MD?
send it in part. I guess he don't want me to see the school and all of that, but
Hold on.
No,
what I'm asking you is, have you seen any part of Dr. Reggie's PhD, MD, or ND? Did you see anything that gives Reggie the credential to put doctor in front of his name?
No, because Reggie.
Have you seen any paperwork that allows Reggie to function in the capacity of a paralegal?
Like I said, if he got a degree, why wouldn't be hanging on the wall in this house to show everybody? I got to show that. You know what I mean? When they hit the cash, we got to read that. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm asking. We talking about Reggie though. Where is Reggie's credential?
Did you see Ali degree?
Ali shit is fake.
Hey, how you know it's fake?
You bust him out, didn't you?
Reggie, but what makes you want to go on Reggie so fast though? I don't get that. Reggie ain't got nothing to do with that conversation.
No, I thought Reggie was asking a lot of different questions and talking about people's, pictures in their background and all kind of shit.
That was like 5 shows ago.
So what? I told you I'm a different animal. When niggas ask me questions, I want to know what qualifies them to question me. Listen to what I'm saying. I have 10 children. Hold on. Listen to what I'm saying. I got 10 children. I take care of all my children. I bust my ass to take care of all my children. Reggie lives with his parents in Co-op City.
But I'm saying, what do Reggie got to do with the conversation tonight?
Because I'm saying you're not even really a man.
Reggie, call in, please.
If you can't take care of yourself, you can't talk to me eye to eye.
But Reggie ain't even a part of. We talk about Polight.
Okay, my bad.
We talk about Polight.
Okay, my bad. Let's get to Polight then.
Do you think Polight raped the young sister, brother? Honestly,
I think they need to throw the book at Polight.
No, I'm asking, do you think he actually committed the crimes he accused of, according to what you know thus far?
Absolutely.
I mean, knowing Polight as long as you known him, you can see.
You're gonna ask me that question, the same question, the third way?
Yeah.
I'm saying.
I want to be clear.
Okay, I say yes.
What I'm saying is, I want to paint the picture that you can actually see that he's that type of personality that would indulge in something like that.
Yes.
Wow. So the potential is this. I see it too. I ain't gonna front. I see it too, but I just wanted to get it from you. You've been around Polight more times than I've ever been around Polight, but I can definitely see it.
Yeah, but a lot of things are coming to light right now. Like for instance, look, that ritual that I just seen, somebody just sent me that the same day as I put it on my page. There's a sister teaching the inner ritual of Dr. York, and she's talking about how they have to take 2 straight men and get them to have gay sex with a child in the middle of them in order to activate the chakra kundalini shit.
Well, next week I have a guy that was close to Dr. York and lived on the land. He'll be on the show next week. And he's going to walk us through the experience that he experienced himself. I don't think it's no queer or anything like that, but what he witnessed, I don't know yet. I haven't even done a pre-interview yet. But
Stop lying. You know what he's gonna say.
I don't know what he's gonna say.
Yo,
I like it.
Yo, if y'all think Tahar be setting y'all up,
I don't know.
Press 1 if y'all think Tahar already know that he gonna drop some high-powered incriminating shit on the show. Press 1 if y'all know that man coming here to light some shit on fire.
I don't know what this brother gonna say.
What is the chat doing, brother? That's all I want to know. Is the chat pressing 1 or is the
They
chat
pressing
pressing
1, but I don't.
Okay, so they already know.
King Keto like Tito. No, I really don't know is what this brother gonna say. I haven't did a
You already made the song called that you are gonna be the more that we gonna remember. So the one thing that we know for sure when we tune into this motherfucker is it's gonna be an occasion. It's gonna be some fireworks. It's gonna be some shit.
Hey, before we go, you know who I reached out to today?
Oh,
Zabak.
See, y'all got to do this again. God damn it. God damn it.
Hey, bro, I reached out to Zabak. I hope he emailed me back. Like, Zabak, man, you ain't up in Hollywood acting like that, are you, man? Stop it. Stop it, man. Man, and you remember that yesterday I said, Inky, you know Zabak? You know what I mean? I was like, Inky, you know Zabak? Because he's a fixture in New York. Everybody knows Zabak.
I don't know Zabak. And I'm not in fucking New York. I'm from the Bronx, but I don't live in the Bronx. I'm in Michigan.
But what I'm saying is,
I don't know Zabak. I'm saying I don't know Zabak. This is what I'm saying. I don't know Zabak. In a house or with a mouse. In a train or on a plane.
He can be stuck, man. Everybody knows Zabak. You know what I mean?
Period. Zabak is a hot nigga. Listen, Zabak is a hot nigga. Okay, and clearly the shit that Zabak got associated with his name, I don't know Zabak. I really don't even think I know anybody Zabak. I don't even think that I know anybody that even knows Zabak. I don't even know if I know it.
Well, I'm gonna bring Zabak here to clear his name if he answer my phone. You know what I'm saying? If he answer, I want him to clear his name because I don't know that Zabak that brother was talking about last night.
So you know Zabak.
I know him because I've observed him. In fact, in Times Square, me and my sons in New York quite a few times.
You was out there with Zabak.
Not in Hollywood.
Now look how crazy the conscious community can get. Look, let me tell you how dangerous the conscious community is right now. Look, you just said that you and your sons was in 42nd Street with Zabak. Do you know that is a storyline by itself right now? Somebody can make a meme of that story by itself. Look, they could clip the guy that says Zabak.
I don't care. Listen,
they're going to say Zabak is out there with them folks, and then Taharka is out there with Zabak with the children.
Zabak was down on Times Square teaching like the Israelites do. And when I walk past an Israelite camp, if I got my sons, especially when they were small, I like them to take into the culture. That's what I do. I took them up 125th with Sinetta and all that. You know what I'm saying? I like them to take in the culture. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I don't know that Zabak that was what the guy was saying. That's all I'm saying. Maymuna said, Mr. Inky, can you show us the receipt of your degree now? Here? Question mark.
No, I wouldn't put my degree online.
But yeah, so that's the only thing I'm saying. I don't know that Zabak. You feel me? Stacey,
it's only one Zabak, bro.
I'm just saying what I'm saying.
It's only one Zabak, bro. It's only one Zabak. It's the same Zabak that you was hanging out with. As
do you believe? Let me ask you this: do you believe, bro?
I believe that I believe that it would have been good for us to spend a little bit more time with him and get some more.
You like Messi, man?
No, I don't. No. You brung him on. I
don't know what he gonna say.
Listen. You brung on Mr. Hot Man. Now me, I was trying to do this. I was doing this. I was trying to do this. I was trying to get the fuck up out of there. But once he done went so strong into his point, I kept trying to basically dig into the story more to see what was his connection with Zabak, because he seemed to be intent on like busting him out. So I'm like, well, shit, was he involved with Zabak? Does Zabak owe him some money? Did Zabak scammed him or something Zabak did made him extremely upset that he felt like he wanted to come out and bust Zabak out in front of his 2 wives and everything. He kept mentioning 2 wives and they gonna be watching your page and everything. So these people is all connected to your page too now.
I could care less. You know what I mean? Listen, everybody deserves enlightenment. if you will. And if they want to come to Moorish World TV and get it, by all means. By all means. But with that being said, bro, we got to get into this demonstration tonight, man. We got to get into this polite demonstration, bro. Now, we got 1,530 people in the chat. Do anybody in here know YK the Truth? Because YK the Truth emphatically say, show me the paperwork.
The police report, not paperwork.
Yeah, show me the police report. He wanted to see the police report so bad.
I think all 1,500 of these people was there. They was there with us.
Yeah, he wanted to see the police report so bad because everything he seen was blurry. And so one of our greatest Moorish World TV researchers went on a hunt and made that possible. You know what I'm saying? Man, and I got to give him a salute to that. He made it possible. He didn't give you nothing grainy. He didn't give you nothing where you got to squint your eyes. He gonna give you exactly what the judge gonna see on the 15th. You see what I'm talking about? If anybody knows Sinetta say he didn't want to make a call until, you know, he see a little bit more, a little bit less. And so tonight, we're gonna give him something clear that he can see. Something clear that he can see. And we're gonna go step by step. YK in the building? If you in the building.
He will be before it's said and done.
Well,
listen, ain't nobody else got 2,000 niggas in their live stream right now. So listen, you already know what it is. They coming over here. They coming over here. Listen, they gonna see what's happening. They gotta turn all that shit off. Listen, go leave this room for a second. Targa, put your music back on for a minute. Put that shit on. Let's listen. You know what you sound like? You remember. Listen, put the put the song back on and let everybody take a moment. Go to every live stream that's live right now and tell them niggas to shut that shit down. Let's get some thumbs up. Let's get some thumbs up right now.
I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember. I be that more you gon' remember. To Hawker Bay front line till the law call my number. I be that more.
Man, stop, man. Stop, man. Stop, man. Listen. Listen. Sinetta is going to be upset that we got family over here. See, it's one thing when you have supporters, and it's another thing when you have subscribers. We have supporters. We have family over here. Sinetta have spectators. We have family over here. Wow. And so, for the respect to the family, for real. Sinetta have spectators. He see, we had 2,000 people in here. Those were spectators. That doesn't mean that
whoa. Those were people that was getting robbed that night. Yeah. They was getting robbed that night.
He didn't even do the right show.
No, he never had rights to the show. There was no show. That's what Polight said the next day in his video, that he never authorized Side to have that program.
Absolutely.
That was just a little hustle that Side was running on the people in Polight names.
2,000 people in the debt. Like
now the question is since we all witnessed Unc run that scam with Sinetta, did Unc get any of the money?
Nothing to do with that.
What you mean? Unc was right. What are you talking about? He ran the scam with Side. What do you mean? That was Unc and Side. What are you, Tahaka? You are going to lose credibility trying to protect these shady ass friends of yours.
No, listen.
He came right here.
I gotta let you keep it a buck.
He came right here and said he snort cocaine and snort dope. What is happening to Harker? He told us that right here.
Bruce Wayne, man. I ain't seen my brother in a minute. Man, also, man, let me get a shout out. Black Bruce Wayne. I want to give a shout out real quick.
You're gonna bring Black Bruce Wayne into this shit right here. You're gonna bring him, but you're gonna let him try to be your way to protect Unc.
I gotta give
Listen, did Unc share any of that money?
The original people, who else? M. Nugent and then I'm gonna get busy. My brother L. Bay, John L. Bay.
Wait,
that's my guy. New Orleans.
But what about
Orleans?
Okay, but what about Unc though?
That's my man.
So did he split any of the money with Saw that night when they scammed the people?
Man, Unc smoked cocaine out of keys. I can't be mad at Unc, man. Unc kept that thing a buck.
Yo. Damn, listen, he lost the debate, but he definitely got the realest nigga in Nebraska points that night, right? He came clean, right?
He's like, now you know, Unc, I'm only playing, but this is what you said. Oh, you my guy. Now you know, in Baltimore, I grew up in a time where sniffing dope and coke was cool. I'm like,
now hold on, Tahaka, because
but he's not lying though.
Wait. So that's what we got to deal with. We got to put you back on the hot seat.
Go ahead.
Are you saying that there was a time in Baltimore where snorting cocaine and snorting heroin was cool?
Yeah. Real talk. They would make up slang like, yeah, boy, I be bipping my dope. And you be sitting there looking like, man, these people crazy. Like, man, I used to bip my dope. My baby mama used to feed me. They thought my sniffing dope is feeding. My baby mama used to feed me. I be sitting there like, yeah. I don't know how this cool. Then they start nodding. Man, Bob.
Listen, I have more.
Unc ain't lying, man.
Nah, I think Unc is lying. Listen,
He's
I have
not
more
lying, man. That gives me some old heads on the show.
I have more. Listen, I'm gonna say this. In every society and group,
and I'm telling you, I never indulged in that foolishness.
Well, see, my answer right there.
I thought it was crazy because listen, this is why I thought it was crazy. Not because people didn't try to promote it and make it cool, but after they got high, this is all they did. Like, that don't look fun.
Right, but what I'm saying is this. I think that there was only a certain group of people that snorting heroin was cool to. You see what I'm saying? I don't think that everybody in Baltimore
out there doing it too.
No, real niggas was not. Real niggas was supplying of heroin addicts. They wasn't becoming the heroin.
I don't think it was as addictive as it is today. I think they put
no, heroin is as addictive yesterday as it is tomorrow.
No, they got different chemicals. Quinine different today. They cut it with something different.
No, it's the heroin that's the addictive part. It's not the cut. The cut is not getting niggas hooked unless they're adding fentanyl and all that other shit. But the heroin is what's.
But no, do you ever see people high on heroin, man?
I seen
it
that.
Don't look cool to me.
Wait. I seen Unc might have split that money that night with Sa.
Because he smoked cocaine out of keys. Man, say that Freddie ain't no joke. I'm telling you, all of that slick slang talk in Baltimore, they used to try to make that stuff seem slick.
Nah, but that's what I'm saying. I think only a certain group of people fell for it, though.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, because clearly you didn't do it, right?
No, but a lot of people did fall for it.
Okay, but did you ever try something? You didn't never try not a little bit?
No.
Not a little bit. Not a taste. Not a little bit.
Man. When I see people doing like this, I was like, that don't look fun to me.
Okay, so clearly then that means that it was never a broad spectrum thing of Baltimore. So you trying to make Unc look better by agreeing with Unc's foolishness. No. Drugs always seem cool to drug users, Tahaka, but
no, man, I'm telling you, some thorough people fell victim, brother. I'm
okay. It's thorough people that's falling
on the show.
But wait, it's thorough people that falls victim to everything, but that doesn't mean that everybody falls victim. That doesn't mean that
I know some stone cold killers, man, that fell victim.
I do too, and I know some stone cold killers that ain't never. And I know some stone cold killers that ain't never been high before.
True.
So what does that mean? That means that
what I'm telling you is that there was a culture in Baltimore at one time that made it cool.
I'm saying that there's a culture in every city of the lowest level people that thinks that drug is
somebody
cool.
said no, it wasn't cool. I bet you I can prove it to you.
You can't prove it. You cannot prove it. Tahaka, you cannot prove it.
Hold up, Ink. Beautiful Spirit. Where you from in Baltimore? How old are you?
Listen.
Do you remember Peanut King? Do you remember Peanut King? You remember Lil Melvin? Man, Lil Melvin was super tight. That was my guy before he passed away. You know Lil Melvin, the one they made the wire about? That was my guy. Matter of fact, in the riots, me and Melvin was sitting right on his warehouse step. One of the biggest D-boys in Baltimore that Baltimore ever seen. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about those era of time. In that era of time. You know what I'm saying? In fact,
and isn't that the era of time where they invented don't get high off your own supply?
Yeah.
Okay, so what are we talking about? That ain't never been cool.
Some of the biggest ones in Baltimore They didn't mess around, but some of the biggest ones in Baltimore, I know personally. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, even all the way into until like I was just talking about Lil Melvin. He just passed away a few years ago. The day before he passed, I was on the phone with him.
Okay, but listen.
So I know the culture of that.
Okay,
era.
but so what you saying is that if Lil Melvin was live with us on stream with that right now, that he would say that real niggas in his time was snorting heroin.
In fact, Lil Melvin wouldn't even indulge in this conversation.
I'm just asking you, yes or no, because you're trying to avoid this shit.
No. Lil Melvin wouldn't even indulge in this conversation.
Because he knows that snorting heroin is not cool, never been cool.
Lil Melvin real quiet, man. Lil Melvin, he OG for real, man. He don't do conversations too much.
Man, you once I get, you know what? I gotta say this. Once you Taharka's friend, boy, Taharka is going. Taharka is a friend for life, boy. God damn it, Taharka is a friend for life.
Anybody in Baltimore know Little Melvin?
Y'all see how far Taharka is going to protect Onk's heroin addict status?
Man, look, man.
I smoke cocaine out of keys, nigga. I smoke cocaine out of keys, nigga.
I really gotta.
Yo, you know what's so funny about that?
Anybody know some of the old OGs in Baltimore? They was really quiet. They don't do a lot of talking. They wouldn't come on here and do this.
Wait, look. The funniest thing about that video is that the whole time you kept trying to stop him. I kept trying to stop him. Like he just had to get that out. The spirit of truth was on him. You kept trying to switch the subject. I'm over there holding my head like, oh no, is this nigga gonna go? It was no way to stop him, bro.
Listen, just say no to drugs. How about that? That's what folks say. Why folks just say no to drugs? Just say don't do drugs. Now, how about that? What wild funk say? That's what I said. But look, bro. But listen, I think we gave him time enough to get in here. Please, everybody, thumbs up. Let's start this off like this, Inky. What you think about this? Now, just to show it as official, we're gonna start you off like this. This is Michael Nowak. You dig?
Make it bigger. Take us off so they can see more.
Oh nah, we got something for you. Hold up, we got something for you. I just want this the part that people need to see first.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
This is the part need to see first. That this is Michael Nowak. You follow me? Miami-Dade Police Department Central Records Bureau. I say that right?
Oh, it has the phone number there too for people that want to get more.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Call,
there you go.
Yeah, they can call 305-275-1155.
Absolutely.
305-275-1155.
So his race and sex, he's a black male. I think that's what BM stand for. I don't think it stands for baby mama, but BM, black male. Date of birth, consistent. The criminal identification number for YK the Truth. So if he wanted to get this record, he probably could call him up and pay him a few coins, and he can get it, or he could just.
They said he was 37 on the police report. That right there looked like he's 39. If I'm just, my bad. Anyway, go ahead.
But this is why we got the official one now.
Okay.
I mean, so local felony arrest, copy on file. All right. For case disposition, contact. You see? So we gonna get on down to it. We gonna get on down now. Here and on the bottom, before we get to the good part, it tells you that not valid unless the seal of MDPD is affixed. Bam! You see what I'm talking about?
Man, that looks official.
Are we official? Are we official so far? Huh?
That looks as official as it can get right there.
Huh? We official?
That looks super official. But hold on. Man.
See, this somebody know me. This somebody know me right here. He said, "What up, Doe?" No, you know who that is? You know I say Tito? When somebody call me Doe for short, if he mean it like that, then this somebody that really know me.
Okay, but wait, now I gotta ask.
No. Listen, you know when I say about Tito, I don't know if he mean what up, doe, because he know me, or he just saying that. But if somebody say what up, doe, now they know me.
But now everybody gonna say that. So now it's already finished now because
Yes,
2,000
it's done
niggas, 2,000 niggas just heard your special nickname. Listen, this is what I want to say. Tasha K is in a situation that is getting her kind of hot.
What's happening? We got to go through this report first.
Wait. It's about the report now. Are we going to see you on the news after we finish going through this report?
What do you mean?
Did you pay an illegal source inside the FBI to slip you this information?
No, this is public information, and we got the best researchers on YouTube that volunteer.
So you did not pay a federal agent in the FBI to slip you this information?
No, this is Miami-Dade County.
Okay, my bad.
This is Miami-Dade County. Public information. Look, somebody know you good.
Right, we try to make sure you stay safe, nigga. We trying to keep you out in the streets.
What up, Doe?
See, everybody know now. Now it's over. Now that's over now. Now everybody's saying that. Even the people now. Even the people, the boys. Listen, the boys be watching this channel. You know they watch what we do.
Listen, man.
Everybody
know if you ain't breaking law, man, it don't mean nothing anyway. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't breaking no law, you good. You know what I'm saying?
Hot nigga though. You liable to break the law at any moment, man.
I will.
We have still not found out where Eric is at.
Well, I don't know where he at either. But let's get this to the people, because YK the Truth waiting. He said we play too much. Now, here we go.
Deal with it.
So here we go. So it tells us if you don't have the fixture on it, then you ain't dealing with the authentic thing. So we got the fixture on it, right? Yeah. Now, secondly, we're gonna go on down here, so we can start right here. Then we're gonna go over the report in a minute. But here's the complaint, arrest affidavit, all the information you need to know.
Wow. Scroll into that. See if you can zoom it up. Can you zoom that up?
What you need?
I guess we probably just want to scroll over the whole piece zoomed up. Just in case y'all don't know, this is the first time I'm looking at this version that Tahaka has with everybody. So I'm with the audience with this.
In fact, this is the first time that a lot of people looked at this for real. Because many of us just seen grainy versions. Many of us just seen grainy versions that we just copied off of other news websites. But we officially news right now. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, this Morse World TV News. You know what I'm saying?
We hot right now.
Yeah. We
scroll up. Let us see what these things is up here.
So something says the OBTS number. I don't know what that is. Was he in the armed forces? No. BWC. I don't know.
What's that 210-147-349 number? What's that?
Hold up. You're moving too fast. I'm going over. This is the Miami-Dade Police Department records and ID number.
Okay, 1243020.
Absolutely. So everybody can maybe even request some of this stuff if they want, or you can make a donation to the Moorish Uplifting Fund and Moorish World TV, and you can. No, I'm just playing. But I wish I had. I'm gonna make a site so I can so our supporters can download this stuff for real.
And they can see the case number up there at the top. Go scroll back up. Let me see.
The court case number is F210-14438.
No, it's another one on top of that.
The jail number is 23147-349. The police case number is 2021-000-21566. Again, the jail number is, because he was booked into jail, 210-147-349. Maybe that'll come in handy later. Okay, now right here it says he was 38. So his birthday, I guess. What day was this he got locked up? So this probably was before he got locked up. Well, 38. He's 6'160". Damn, JJ Evans. Damn, JJ Evans. 6'160". Good night.
Oh, they got his address and his phone number and everything on there, huh?
Oh my goodness. I didn't mean to put that up there, but y'all can call him if y'all want to. You know what I mean? So look, this is the last page right here before we get to the good part. Now, again, as you can see, we're just authenticating this. Charge number 1, engage in sexual act with a familiar.
Blow it
Don't
up.
that mean family?
Blow it up. We can't probably see it that good.
Ain't that like Latin for family or something? Let me look that. I
It's
think
close.
that's Latin.
It's close. You thinking of familia?
No, that's Spanish. I mean, Italian. Fam. That we're gonna learn today. And you know what I like about the kombucha thing? Out of all things, what happened? That a lot of people went to research. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I've noticed relating occurring in family or its members. Yep. Let's see what it says. Familial. That's what it is. Familial. You know what? And listen, family. If you new to Moorish World TV, one thing about Moorish World TV, it actually inspired people to do research, to qualify that which they have been watching. I think that's a good thing, Inky.
I think it's inspirational.
Yeah, that's a good thing because I know without a doubt or contradiction that watching Sinetta TV, I don't think I ever recall a time where I was like, man, let me go and Google this. Man, you know how many people that was researching Ali Muhammad?
Well, I think it was a more of a entertainment on that side of town as is per to information. So it's a different culture that we trying to start over here, more information than entertainment. Entertainment is here too, but secondary to the information.
So here we go. Let's start it off, family. Let me go over here and then we're gonna start reading now. All right, pay attention. Because this is where it starts. Hold on. Defendant Nowak, 37 years of age. All right. And victim mother, Arocho, 31 years of age, were dating for over a year. On 2/27/21 at, I'm going to shrink it down just so I can read it faster. At approximately 0000 hours, defendant Nowak requested Miss Arocha to allow him to take victim TS, 14-year-old, to an after party, quote unquote, in order for him to speak to her and mend the relationship between mother and daughter. Defendant Nowak and victim TS responded to Club 11, 29 Northeast 11th Street, Miami, Florida, 33132. Upon arriving, the club was closed. Defendant Nowak and victim TS responded to his hotel room. Defendant Nowak and victim TS, that's the 14-year-old, at 1100 West Avenue, Unit 319, Miami Beach, in order to wait for the new party location. While they were in his hotel room, defendant Nowak, stop there. Stop that real quick, and now I'm going over here. Defendant Nowak, bam. All right. Now I'm going on to my PDF. All right. Let me screen share this. Here we go. Defendant Nowak. Where you at? Is that one there? Bang. All right, here we go. I'm bouncing back and forth from this screen to that screen so people can see it too. So work with me. Let me see something. Make sure everybody can see it correctly. Yeah, I think everybody can see it correctly. All right. Then I'm back on my PDF. All right. Provided, let me go one more. Bam. Can I go one more? Yeah. Provided victim TS with numerous alcoholic beverages in which she consumed. Victim TS stated, stop there, Inky. Victim TS stated That means that the
That this is the story from the
14-year-old is about to tell the story. I want everybody to let that sink in for a minute. That if you got a 14-year-old daughter, if you got a 14-year-old cousin, niece, significant person in your family, in your friend circle that's a friend or whatever the case may be, imagine this 14-year-old about to tell the police what's about to come up out of this conversation. Here we go. It's a 14-year-old. She stated that defendant Nowak started dancing and touching her inappropriately all over her body, groping her breasts, inner thighs, and buttocks area. Furthermore, victim TS stated that defendant Nowak set her on the bed and pulled his penis up and outside of his shorts and underwear while he grabbed her head and pushed it towards his genital area. Victim TS lost consciousness and later awoke while defendant Nowak was forcibly trying to make her throw up by pushing his fingers in her mouth and down her throat. Defendant Nowak then took victim TS to her mother's hotel, Fontainebleau Hotel, 4441 Collins Avenue, Miami Beach, where Miss Arocho noticed that victim TS was severely intoxicated and possibly under the influence of an unknown drug, and victim TS had severe swelling on her mouth, lips area. Defendant Nowak told Miss Arocho not to call police because if she did, she could ruin his career, quote unquote. Against his wishes, Miss Arocho transported victim TS to Mount Sinai Hospital, where she disclosed the sexual battery. So moms didn't waste no time. Now, people might say, well, why she let him go? Maybe mom's had a lapse of judgment. Who knows? But one thing she didn't do, she immediately took the child to the hospital. So all the speculation, though.
Wait. Allegedly, there is some evidence that's going to come out that is not exactly what happened.
Well, this is the police report. But
I want to add this allegedly part in while we're hearing the story. Allegedly, there is hotel camera footage of Polight actually physically fighting the mother to prevent her from taking her daughter to the hospital. Yeah.
Morse World TV investigators and researchers, we're going to have to find that now.
Is allegedly.
The point that I'm making is they were trying to act like this happened at a certain period, and now it, some kind of way it didn't happen in concert. Like the molestation happened, there was some type of period, and then it was addressed. No, this was addressed the same night.
Immediately.
Yeah, the same night.
I think the problem is that people don't understand the way things are handled differently in different states. Florida is very thorough with matters like this. So they didn't even arrest him or any of that until they had already done all the due diligence.
This is what I was going to say. And I was talking to somebody else about Florida too. Is anybody like me ever watch crime mysteries? Anybody ever do that? I used to watch them. I used to read Anne Rule books when I was younger. I mean, solving crime and all that. I used to be fascinated. Like, wow, man, this is a crazy maniac. They're gonna catch him though. You know what I mean? Well, one of the places that you really don't want to play with is Florida. I'm talking about the whole state. The whole state. Once Florida gets you, this is why they made Miami Vice, because they were known for cracking cases and getting top prosecutors to get convictions. You know what I'm saying? This is why you had Miami Vice back in the day. They're known for that. And another state is like Texas. Texas, another one. You don't play no Texas. They do all they due diligence. Now, Texas is a bit more racist than Miami. So, but yeah, Texas is a little bit more racist than Miami. You know what I mean? Yep, CSI Miami. That means somebody say CSI Miami. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, Florida, no game. Florida ain't no game. And so to your point, what I was saying, people was looking at the time frame of how this unfolded. Florida was doing this due diligence.
Yeah,
Florida get down like the feds.
They didn't just rush out and arrest Polight. They waited and did they rape kits and their DNA stuff, and I'm sure they went back and, like I said, they checked the video cameras at all of these locations, because it's video cameras at hotels and street corners, and so they went and did all that work first. So
I'm from Florida 407, so he know we on the bleachers looking at Florida. KCDG, he from Florida, so he know. Yeah. Florida be doing his due diligence, man.
And they gave Polight credit for being a celebrity, which means that for the people that don't know, unfortunately, it's an unwritten kind of thing where police handle celebrities different than regular people. We all know that. You know what I'm saying? The reason why they do that, though, is just because they know stuff can be more high profile and any mistakes that they make can be magnified in a way when dealing with certain types of people. So they made sure they was very thorough and doing all of, the crossing the T's and dotting the I's and all of those things before they went ahead and told homeboy to come on and hang out.
But we need YK the Truth to come and chime in tonight, because YK the Truth says he have to see it for himself.
Yeah, but what would he contribute to the conversation?
I don't know. Let's see after I finish reading this. Let's go over here.
He busted out.
It says, victim TS transported to Roxy Bolton Rape. Okay. Hold up. Defendant Noack told Arocha not to call police.
No. You skipping. Go back. You skipping. Go back up.
No, we already did that.
No, you didn't read that paragraph.
Defendant Noack then took victim TS to her mother hotel room, Fontainebleau. Yeah, I read that. And Arocha noticed TS was severely intoxicated, probably under the influence of an unknown drug, and victim TS had severe swelling on the victim's mouth. Defendant Noack told Arocha not to call the police, because if she did, she would ruin his career, quote unquote. And I would always say, what career? But anyway, against his wishes, Miss Arocha transported victim TS to Mount Sinai Hospital, where she disclosed a sexual battery. Now, victim TS was transported to Roxy Bolton Rape Treatment Center. And, if you didn't watch a lot of these movies, a lot of these CSI shows or red crime books, once you go to the hospital, if they don't have a treatment center there, they will transport you to a rape treatment center at 11 Northwest 12th Avenue, Miami, Florida, 33136, where all her clothes were collected.
Everything is collected at the rape center. They do a whole thorough, detailed investigation.
Listen, where all her clothes were collected, a rape kit was performed and collected. Said evidence was transported to Miami-Dade Forensic Lab, where it could be analyzed. So all of that talk people was talking, this goes to show that this was happening in real time. This didn't happen like some long drawn out process. This happened in real time. And then it says, On 5/4/2021, results from Dade Forensic Lab were received where it confirmed that victim TS had a total of 6 semen confirmatory stains on her shirt and scarf. 6 semen confirmatory stains on her shirt and scarf.
Wow.
Now, a DNA warrant was obtained and served to defendant Nowak on 6/8/2021. The DNA sample swab was transported to Miami-Dade Forensic Lab. Again, a DNA warrant. A DNA warrant. In other words, you're going to open your mouth and give up some of that spit. You don't have a choice.
Yeah, but now hold on. That says 6'8", right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Sonetta was with Polight in Miami when that was going on.
That's what I've been saying the whole time.
Yeah, he was there when that 6'8".
Yeah,
he was there when that was going on.
Bro, I showed the picture and I said Sonetta was right there. Everybody like, no, not when it happened. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Not in February, but we talking about in June. June 8th.
He was partying. He was partying.
Right.
He was in the video I showed with the camera.
Yeah, June 8th weekend he was down there. That yeah.
Look, a DNA warrant, which means if y'all don't know what that means, because none of y'all been in trouble before, you have search warrants, you have they even got cavity search warrants. They do. They got they do. I ain't know how. Seriously, man, I used to like crimes. Anybody know that they got all type of warrants?
Oh, come on, that's called a Phil Valentine warrant, man.
No, they do. I'm telling you. I'm trying to tell you, they got
Bobby Hennett warrant.
Listen, man, these people don't play, man. Pause, man. Look, yeah, Gary Crawford, pause. I'm telling you. But this is a DNA warrant where specifically they need some form of DNA. They need blood. They need spit. They need something. Ink. Thomas Carrera said a chakra warrant.
Hey,
it's a chakra warrant. A soul warrant. Yeah, y'all play too much. Oh, man. Not for real though. This is not funny though, because somebody had to go through some trauma, man. But it's funny on man, let me just go on, man. They mess with y'all, man. No, man, y'all get the Grand Sheik in trouble. It's my holy day. You know what I'm saying? So listen, on 5/4/2021, results from Miami-Dade Forensic Lab was received where it confirmed that victim TS had a total of 6 semen confirmatory stains on her shirt and scarf. A DNA warrant was obtained and served to defendant Nowak on 6/8/2021. A DNA sample swab was transported to Miami-Dade Forensic Lab for analysis. On 8/10/2021, the Miami-Dade Forensic Report received where it confirmed the semen found on the victim's TS clothing matched that of defendant Nowak. On today's date.
Whoa. Take yourself off the screen. Just put me on the screen.
I'ma be that that more you gon' remember, that's right. I'll be that more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law call my
If you
number.
a friend of the Moors, then you's a friend of mine. I was told to watch my enemies, now hold my line. Family, we just here to wake you up.
Nah. We just gotta let that shit air out now. Don't nothing come behind that. Whoa. Don't even say nothing. You just already, nigga, you just hit them with 2 atomic nuclear bombs right now. That shit the mushroom cloud gotta go up. You gotta leave time for that to happen. The mushroom cloud gotta go up. The bodies gotta die. Like the bodies gotta drop.
You know the sad thing about this, Inky, is that people watching us do this and they think that we're playing around. But the problem is they don't understand that people was acting like the sister was the problem. People was acting like the child was the problem. People
No. Even worse, people was acting like I was the problem.
You understand what I'm saying? And so these guys, because they were all guys that was defending Polight, they was making excuses. So we're laughing at these grown men that's defending one is accused of such a crime with type of evidence like this.
Like people got time to play with y'all.
You see what Dr. Zen said? Zen Sooner, YK said the child might have wanted it. You feel what I'm saying?
Listen, you know what's crazy? In my mind,
These are grown men, Inky.
Hold on. I'm so caveman. I think that if you make statements like that and you have children, you should get a knock on your door.
You know what Sinetta said?
Listen, wait. He should get a knock on his door. He has children. That's crazy to say.
Look.
Talking about that girl, huh? The one that ain't with no pedophile bullshit. No, all this Morris world. I mean, not what's that? Do his Morris world, able to do his Morris.
Look, he said all of that stuff. He ain't with the pedophile stuff, right? But soon as somebody asked him about Polight in this current dilemma, you know what he said? Hey, Polight, you know they talking crazy, Polight. You gonna make a statement, Polight?
That is what he said.
I'm not saying nothing. I don't know if he did it or if he didn't, but you can pull these Bible verses from off Google search.
Nah, that's real though.
Though you act like
what?
Sinetta act like that it was okay. But I don't want to say nothing. Now, soon as Polight decided not to come on the show, that's when they fell apart.
Hold on. Shout out to Nadia. Nadia just sent me a text message from international. I don't know what country she in. It's a long ass phone number, but she wanted to send me some love. I think it's important that dark-skinned brothers such as myself.
Who is Nadia?
Hold on. Nadia is somebody that thinks that I'm sexy. I'm trying to explain this now. It's important that dark-skinned brothers such as myself are allowed to let our sexual prowess show.
This is not the show.
No. I'm saying because it's intellectual, like this is sapiosexual shit. You know what I'm saying? Real grown shit. No, not the show content. I'm saying me as a brand. You know how I be doing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
hold on. I'm like the conscious LL with this shit, my nigga. Like when I hit it with look.
You ain't got no plans to get married, man.
Hold on, look. You ain't see that? Look, hold on, look. I'm the conscious LL with this shit. Watch this.
Inky, won't you find a wife, man? You got a wife?
Bro, I'm the motherfucker. Did you just see my LL cool? You gonna ignore my whole LL shit? Let's just get back to the police report. God damn it! Let's just get back to the police report since you gonna ignore my whole LL Cool J shit.
Chief X said, hurry up with the damn.
You know what's funny though? You know what's funny? I said Inky
Shout out to Chief X
earlier, man. What the lady said to you earlier, man. The sister. Inky ain't playing. What she say? She said, hold up. I'm gonna read it. What she says? She says, I'm trying to be Inky maidservant.
and what I said though.
You say, oh yeah, I need shorty. She said she tried to be Inky maidservant. Like, ain't this 2021? Oh my goodness, man. Come on, man. Yeah, Inky, man, we gonna get you.
I'm a single dad with a lot of children.
All right, so listen.
Hold on, you can't just go back to the report though. Listen, we making jokes.
Just like the gas.
Listen, we bullshitting and all that, but listen. Here's the thing. I don't want people to just feel like they just got the whole report like that. They just out of here, just so fast. Like, no. That was powerful right there. There is nobody. I got to make sure. See, this is what happens when you dark skin. When you get too dark skin, motherfuckers don't like to give you credit for different things. I have to stop, not and smell the rose. They say stop and smell the roses. I stops and yanks the fucking roses right out to the ground. Okay, so right now we're gonna make sure that we are thoroughly acknowledged. Nobody, as of yet, not even motherfucking, what was that, NBC? Not even NBC or CBS, whoever that was, the news that ran, they didn't even give you the whole full reading like that. They didn't tell you on this date they collected this sample. On this date they collected that sample. On this date the sample was confirmed. Now, we have not got that yet. That was first right here. That was first right here.
Detailed.
Right here first. So, because this is what niggas gonna try to do. Niggas been doing it to me my whole time.
Somebody put it here. Samaya said, how does confirmed DNA get on a child? And that DNA that was on the child was sperm of a 37-year-old man.
39. Oh, a 38 at the time, but 39 definitely. But wait a minute. What people gonna do is they're gonna steal our shit. Is this what niggas been doing? And they're gonna have larger platform. And so when they steal this shit and put it on they shit, niggas gonna think this shit came from they shit.
Right. But no, this is the reason why. This is one of the reasons why I did it in parts as I did. For the love of God, please kick Inky off the show. For the love of God. But listen, this is why I broke it in part. This is why I stretched it the way I did. But hey, I don't really mind people jacking my channel.
Hey, listen.
No, for real though, Inky.
He sent a few dollars in, man. Shout out to homeboy.
Let me say this, Ink. I really put a lot of work in organically building Moorish World TV. You know what I'm saying? And so the show is really about, with all jokes aside, it's really about awakening people and informing people to what's out there and what we could be victimized by. So if people want to take it and use it and to wake people up and spread it far and wide, I mean, kudos for that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on. Because that's what we do it for anyway. This is not really entertainment. You know what I'm saying? We can put it out there.
No, it is entertainment.
No, but we got victims involved too. You see what I'm saying? So therefore, we would want to get it shared. You know what I'm saying? But we can still be our own personality. Like Ratone said, y'all joking too much. Well, my personality is like that. Inky's personality is like that. And that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? But if you can bear through that and get to the seriousness of what Inky just said, that no one has specifically connected these dots just like today. So if you can get past that, the jokes and the laughing and the Gucci shades and all that stuff.
Wait a minute. They don't got to get past the shades, though. The shades is hitting.
Nah, nobody worrying about them no more, man.
No, nobody's worried about. I'm just saying they hitting though. They working though. We
worry about.
They go with the sweater really nicely. This is off white. This it's not Gucci. This is off white, but I'm saying it goes really well with the shades though. It's trust me.
I got you. But listen to this. I'm gonna go over it. It says the Miami-Dade forensic report was received where it confirmed the semen found on victim TS's clothing matched that of defendant Nowak. On today's date, defendant Nowak reported to the police station to surrender himself and was charged accordingly. That was August the 16th, 2021.
And the story broke on August 17th.
And that's the report. Officer using body-worn camera. So they even got body camera footage. You see that? They got body camera footage of something. I don't know. What else they got? And that's it. That's it. But it's a short report. It's straight to the point. You know what I'm saying? And now we're gonna open the floor. Let's open the floor up. See what the people say. Let's open the floor up for about 20 minutes. See what the people say. So everybody, give a comment. Inky on fire tonight.
They love me. Listen. It was another platform, right? They was doing a show going in on me, right? And one girl, she calls in and she going in. And she like, yeah, you know, Inky, this and that. She like, I'm venting and she going in on the shit. You know, he was down with the House of Consciousness and all this. But she said I was ugly like 30 times. Like she just kept saying it. Like every other sentence was, yeah, and he don't even look good and he ugly. So you could just tell that it was a personal, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was another energy right there.
Right.
Wish I could have gave her a hug. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but we got David in the building. What's going on, David?
What's going on, man?
Man, what you think about that report that we just read?
I want to make a couple of comments. The dream team is back. But as far as the report goes, man, listen, you've been doing a good job hammering on the head. I just don't understand how the people can get around all of the evidence.
Yeah, and let me say this. Let me say this, David. When people was talking about, let me digress. When people was talking about, Ali really did something slick because he pulled some people from Temple. I never said he never played for Temple. I say the evidence look real crazy right now, and it still look crazy, and it look real crazy. But one thing we do is we provide receipts. Now, even if this flies back into our face, we only can blame it on the receipts.
Now, but wait a minute.
No, but not necessarily so. Hold on, Inky. Let me make a point real quick, and it's also to add a comment about what you said about YK the Truth. We all understand that our judicial system is not perfect. Even if Polight, for whatever miraculous reason, even if he's found innocent,
right,
or not proven to be guilty, that doesn't necessarily mean he's absolved. Look at O.J. Simpson. Look at the crime that he committed against his ex-wife and that man that he killed. He ain't go to prison for that. He wasn't implicated for that. Right. So he keeps YK the Truth keeps saying, nah, let's just wait for the evidence. Nah, let's just wait and see.
I think the evidence is clear. You know, in this situation, it's clear.
I think we just got the evidence, didn't we? I think we got the evidence right there.
I'm what David said. I'm of the same thought that David just said.
Yeah,
I don't even need court, man. When
no, forget all that, man. The thing about it is, why would you even put yourself in that position? A grown man with a 14-year-old girl. And the thing about YK the Truth, he's a hypocrite because he said that if that was his daughter, he wouldn't wait.
That's a fact.
So what? So you don't have empathy for other people's children? The thing about it is that same standard and that same principle has to apply all across the board. It can't just be, if it's my daughter, then I'm just gonna beat the dude ass. So I'm just gonna do this. So I'm gonna do that. But if for everybody else, you want everybody to wait?
David, let me add this piece for you on here for you too. I think a lot of times people are forgetting that you know, they're gonna hold a few little pieces of evidence back to make that's just how lawyers do. They're gonna hold a few jokers in the deck for when they get to actual court. They got, you know, some trump cards.
True.
But for the most part, though, the most damaging, the most conclusive, the toughest thing to get around is the evidence that's already presented. And
what do these niggas need? What do they need?
And right, that boom. And all they're gonna do in court is actually do what we're doing right now. Like what we're doing is the same thing they're gonna bring strangers in to do. They're gonna bring strangers that are quote unquote,
and for all intents and
yeah, they're just gonna bring people in that's supposed to be his peers to look at this very same shit.
Analyzation, cross-reference.
Absolutely. And cross-examination.
And this is fantastic. We've got our own court right here. And this is the point. This is the point.
The problem is that just like what Inky said and everybody else said, this is not the first time. If this was his actual first time in this situation, the evidence is damning already. But at least we could just say, man, listen, there was probably a lapse of judgment. But we all know that Polight, he's the type of person, I don't know him personally, but he strikes me as a person that believes that he's above reproach.
A lapse?
No, but that's what Polight would call it. I think is my brother David is saying. He would probably would be a lapse of judgment on Polight part, coming from Polight's position. But,
yeah, and shout out to Sweet Ron. You know, he's basically
a
textbook narcissist. Basically, he think he's above the law.
It's not a lapse. It's not a fucking lapse.
Oh, not at all. Not at all. Pardon your Morsh. It's not at all. But let me do this real quick. David, I appreciate you, David. Let me get a few more people up in here, brother. But I'm of your same thought of yours, brother David.
Absolutely, man. Have a good night.
Yeah, thank you, friend. That's right. We got friends up here. Let me get before I get what you got for me, Wild Funk? What you got, brother?
Yeah, I'm just saying, this needs to happen. Right. It needs to happen.
I think
what
this
you
is
doing?
one of the realest. I think this is one of the realest channels. Even though, you know, it's my channel, I still think it's one of the realest channels on YouTube because I haven't seen no channels like this to go piece for piece, evidence for evidence, what we have provided up to date, like this has been done with from case to case basis on Morse World TV. I've been doing this for years. People just getting caught up. I've been doing this for years. If you go through all my videos, I've always screen shared and try to show and paint the picture. So yeah, I believe I'm with you on that thought too. This need to be done.
Yeah.
No, so I appreciate you. I gotta get a few other people in, but I appreciate you, my brother. Let me get I'm gonna save my brother E Manhattan for a minute and I'm gonna bring my man Sug in after him. Brother G Savvy, are you there, brother?
What's going on? Can you hear me?
Well, what you got for me, brother? What you think, brother?
Yeah, man, y'all hey man, y'all funny as hell with this shit. I ain't gonna lie, man, but hey Inky, man, is it someone's going to jail tonight or guess who going to jail tonight?
Hey, I swear I thought Kanye made that shit for House of that shit. That shit came right on time. The Polight story and the Kanye album. Guess who's going to jail tonight?
But hey, if I can just switch gears for a brief second, man. Hey Inky, I just wanted to ask you this question, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was in y'all chat the other day, man, when y'all was doing this live stream. And I just want to ask, man, what's up with this Nicki situation, bro? Like, I remember the live stream you had when Buddy called in and kind of, you know what I'm saying, basically opened up the can of worms on your boy Sot Cheddar. But whatever happened with that, dog? Are we gonna get to the end of that or to the bottom of that? Or what's up?
I think the end or the bottom is determined by the people. You know, Nicki is revealed. Sa Neter initially said, you know, that we was making that up. that, you know, he didn't really know Ben. Ben didn't really know him. He just know Ben from Hunt. First, the story was he didn't know Ben. And then the story changed that he only know him from 125th. And then the story changed to I knew him since he was a little boy. I used to cut his hair in my house all the time. Like that right there is a drastic change for me. Going from I don't know a person to I used to cut his hair all the time as a little boy for free. This is a personal relationship right there. You know what I'm saying?
I dig that.
Then he went from not knowing Nikki to having pictures of Nikki to maybe getting them off of her Facebook page. Like all of those changes right there was just so crazy and problematic in and of themselves.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of where do the people want to go with it. Like, you know, if niggas are still donating.
Man, look, bro, like I ain't trying to cut you off, man, but I just feel like, man, since we exposing all these, I was gonna say something, but we say pardon my Morris, right?
That's right.
I feel like, dog, since we exposing everybody else, man, I mean, so another guy, like he like neck deep in the coffin right now, bro. I feel like, man, we should just go ahead and put him on in there and, you know, throw the dirt on him.
No,
straight up, man.
You know what, G Savvy? I agree with you 1,000%. Let me show you how dirty Sinetta is. So anybody been watching the show, and I showed the clip where Sinetta is talking about my wife. Anybody remember that one?
Yeah, it was a whole bunch of mud slinging with that shit, bro.
All of that stuff. Do you know Sinetta called me after the show and said, I didn't say nothing about your wife. Clearly, I played the recording. I said, man, listen, don't even worry about it. Keep it to YouTube. Charge it to the game. You know what I'm saying? And he said, nah, if I say something about your wife, I apologize. Mind you, I was walking my wife to the car and I got it on speaker. You know, I like your wife. You know, I like your wife. I have no problem with your wife. Da-da-da. I said, Sinetta, you just talked crazy about my wife. You know what I'm saying? And he said, nah, for real? I said, yeah.
Now, big dog, I ain't mean to cut you off either, man. I just want to say this, man. It's time out for all this motherfucking apologizing and shit,
check
bro.
This out, though. G Savvy, check this out. I want to illustrate this, though.
What's happening? Go ahead, bro.
So I'm in Baltimore, he in New York. That's number one. So we'll catch up. We'll catch up on the back end. You feel me? But the point that I'm making is, G Savvy, is that he went through all of that. I'm saying, man, whatever, chalk it to the game. Because I'm the type of person, G Savvy, I ain't gonna really do a whole bunch rah-rah. You know what I mean? I might slip one time and do it, but I ain't gonna do a whole bunch of rah-rah. But Sinetta know if I see you and that's how I feel, it is what it is. Long story short, he did all of that apology. And do you know 2 days later is when he put up the video about Dr. Ali Muhammad referencing. Yep.
Damn.
He put up the Dr. Ali Muhammad video referencing me after that phone call now. But this just show you how crazy and delusional smoking crack can make you even years after.
Hey, boy, man, you ain't lying, but that 30-year crack bench is a motherfucker.
Yeah, man, you know, like 30 years later, you still make crackhead choices.
Yo, man. Hey, my dude just stays falling on his own sword, bro. Like, man, look, man, it ain't no help for bro. Like I say, he neck deep in the coffin, bro. I suggest we just go ahead and put him on in there, bro, and throw the dirt on him, dog. Inky, if you can bring forth Nikki, bro, or anybody else that know Nikki, dog, I swear, I suggest we just go ahead and do that, bro. Like straight up.
I'm going up Harlem and find Nikki, man.
Straight up, bro. Like straight up. Ain't no sense of holding this trump card, cuz.
Yeah.
Go ahead and throw that big joker down and end the game, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna take a donation to help Nikki with her stress of telling the story of this nasty crackhead doing his business. Yeah, and we, because she need count, we're gonna help her out a little bit. Yeah, he was a nasty crackhead at that time.
Hey, and I wanted to mention something else. I mean, that evidence shows, bro. I mean, I think if anybody was around, you know, Jays and crackheads, if anybody in the comment section done ever, you know, excuse my word, done slang dope, bro, did something in that era, dog, they done been around motherfuckers that act like that, bro. So
yeah, because you can tell, like you can tell, like if you watch the video that I played early, he was like, Inky said something about me, huh? He was like stuck, like, huh? Like all of that mud you just slinging there, you act like surprised that somebody would say something about you. What are you talking about? Nah,
man,
me.
that's crazy.
Not me, man.
I feel you.
Okay.
On another note, bro, I'm gonna say this and get up out of here, bro. Look, I just moved from Jacksonville, Florida, bro. They do not play about that shit in Jacksonville, Florida. In Florida, period, bro.
G-Savvy, I'm trying to
like
tell
straight
you.
up. I'm gonna be straight up with you, bro. But it done, folks. That's check and checkmate with what I just seen on here, dog. Like that's pretty much, you know what I'm saying? You were staying in the carpet. Your boy Sarnetta, I ain't gonna say yo boy, but Sarnetta, man, that boy just
we gonna
damn,
finish. I'm
gonna laugh.
You know that old game where like finish him.
Oh yeah, that's Mortal Kombat, bro.
Yeah,
you gotta do an animality on that motherfucker. One of them ugly ass fatalities on that motherfucker. Yeah. If anybody familiar with the first Mortal Kombat, then you gotta pull that motherfucker head straight off his goddamn shoulders, bro.
That's right.
Well, ain't that scorpion finish move or some shit like that?
That's right. Let me get Uncle Suge up in here, man. I appreciate you, G-Savvy.
Hey man, no doubt, man. Y'all just keep it easy, man. And fuck it, man. Let's Trump card, Inky. Trump card, bro.
That's right.
Straight up. Hashtag bring Nikki forth. You know what I mean? I'm out, dog.
I agree.
Appreciate you.
No doubt.
Salute, bro.
So I got I got
Peace to the panel. Inky was good.
What's going on, Shug?
What's up, bro? Y'all doing? Can y'all hear me?
What you got, man? What you got, Uncle Suge, man? I see you over there
Hey,
working. Hey, but hold on, Suge. The other day I was watching, and your people was tearing Inky up. I was like, Inky was scrapping. I was like, why do Inky go over there just to scrap? He was like this. They was on. I texted him. I was like, boy, they on your head. Pause. They on you, boy. Like he walked right into a fight early in the morning.
Yeah.
You know, Suge be up early in the morning drinking his coffee, man.
Yo, and look, I was in there for hours, and motherfuckers was getting angry as I'm trying to leave and do other shit. They like, yeah, look, Inky running. I'm like, nigga, I got 5 kids and man, other shit.
You got low.
Look, I'm in the post office line juggling the goddamn phone trying to hear shit. Motherfuckers cussing me out. And fuck Inky with his ugly ass. And that ugly nigga. Ugly. I said, what kind of shit is this?
Hey, they definitely put you on the run, though. You got out of there. You ain't say bye or nothing.
No, I was in there as much as
you ain't say peace or nothing.
What was I saying peace to? They was in there calling me all kinds of shit. No, ain't no peace.
What up, sir?
War.
It's war.
Just chilling, man. Hey, man, excellent reading of the report. I got to salute y'all on the reading of the report. I just wanted to ask, where is the guy at? YK the Truth. I want to hear from him. Because he came on my panel and created this whole scenario of how a 14-year-old girl can seduce Brother Polight. He was saying, how y'all know that she ain't seduced him? So I want to hear from what he got to say now, because we heard we got some clear, you know, that DNA ain't gonna mess up and all that. We got some facts now. We got facts. That's all I wanted, brother. I'm watching a football game, man.
Salute.
Hey, what's the score?
28-26 Tampa Bay. Man, Brady just threw a crazy ass pass, falling. Just some Tom Brady shit. Just happened.
Wait, before you go, you got him repeating this year?
No, the Browns.
You got the Browns winning the Super Bowl?
Cleveland Browns will win the Super Bowl this year, yes.
So you got them beating the Chiefs?
No, they're gonna beat them in the AFC. We probably played.
That's what I'm saying. So you got them.
I need a sports show, man.
So I'm just trying to get this for clarity. You're saying that definitely the Cleveland Browns is going to beat the Chiefs.
You'll see that on Sunday. We're going to beat their ass Sunday.
I don't know nothing y'all talking about.
Cleveland, will probably beat them throughout the regular season, but they don't play well when the money's on the line. History don't look good to Cleveland. Like
our history, we'll talk about this later. It ain't about that. We gonna get. I'm gonna teach you about my Browns. Bro.
Yeah, get him later, sir, because he gonna make a whole new show, and they gonna forget the topic.
Right. I'm gone, but I gotta go. But YK, where you at, bro? Come on, hit this link. I want to hear from you, dog. Peace to y'all, brother.
Me too.
Ataka, excellent reading of the report, my brother.
My man, appreciate you, sir. With that being said, let me get in who I got here. I got King, and then I got Chief X, and I got Killer B coming up next. What's up, King?
What's up? Can y'all hear me? What's the deal?
Peace.
Brother, all is well. What you think, big bro?
This is what I think. I think we need to find a way to get Polight and Sarnetta to Detroit so we can handle them properly, okay? Because it don't seem like individuals really want to do what we supposed to do as a community and cancel them. Inky, I've been in his comment section on his lives going crazy. Like, let's just cancel them. Sarnetta had a long run. He the damn devil. Everybody know he the devil. It's time to cancel them. We can't wait on the white people to do this. This is something that we have to do as a community. Like, for real, because they was unleashed on us as a community. So it's our responsibility to just like cancel them. I'm happy that you guys are coming out and providing the information which people can tangibly look at and say, okay, this is what's going on. The apple don't fall too far from the tree. Everybody know this. So if you got Dr. York doing this, and then you got one of his proteges end up doing the same thing, you got to remember, Sarnetta is the one that made all these people go global. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So if we being exposed to this foolishness in a global like way, we have a responsibility as a community globally, because like I said, I live in Detroit. It'll be a no-fly zone for these kind of guys, We don't have a such thing as a conscious community here. We stick together as a community. They would have been canceled already. We canceled our mayor a couple years ago. His name was Kwame Kilpatrick. When we found out that he was on some foolishness, we canceled him. Not the politicians, the community. We cancel him. They end up getting him out of office and putting him in jail. But that just goes to let you know, like, if somebody in our community on foolishness, we have to deal with them. And because this is a global thing now, we as a Black community, it's our responsibility. People need to quit with we gonna wait for the evidence. People need to stop with the defending him. It's like, if this was your child, how would you respond? You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to beat a dead horse, but this right here, you reading this and Inky and them doing this, or you guys doing this right now, is enough. It's the coffin. Like my man said, put Sarnetta in there, throw the dirt on him. The easiest way to kill a person like Sarnetta and Polight is to just silence them. You don't have to do anything to them physically. Unsubscribe from Sarnetta channel. Stop paying attention to Polight, and you'll see exactly what Sarnetta made of, because he already like going insane. If you've been watching his last videos, he really going insane. He's stressed out. I'm a psychologist, so I pay attention to body language, eye contact, and everything. You can tell that this guy, he's trying to hold it together, but he know the end is coming. And the coffin is the community. We are the judge. That's why I tell Inky, he is the ambassador, because he the one broke this for real. He the one that been around all of this. So it's kind of his responsibility to be ambassador, us to anoint him ambassador and take down the house of consciousness. It's not like nobody hating on them. It's look what these guys is guilty of as a community or as a whatever I say it's a cult. I say it's a whole bunch of weird dudes in a cult who are pedophiles, and they propagate information and they lie and steal and scam people. What we need them for?
Yeah, that's it. And as I did at one of them shows a few weeks ago, that Sarnetta is the gateway for the scammer.
You're right. You are absolutely right. 100% right.
You wouldn't know of a scammer in the quote unquote conscious community if Sarnetta didn't introduce them to us.
Think about who he introduced us to. Just real quick. We have Umar, we have Young Pharaoh, we have Jabari, we have Polight, we have Reggie, we have Unk, we have all these strange individuals. Like, look at Pharaoh right now. Initially, Pharaoh got scammed by Polight. A lot of people don't remember about this.
I remember.
You remember that? Originally, young Pharaoh got scammed by Polight.
Wait. Hold on. Let me tell you what the actual scam was.
Yeah.
The original scam with Pharaoh and Polight situation was Pharaoh wanted Polight to show him how to do the paperwork.
Oh yeah.
So he sent his money to Polight, and he told Polight he didn't want Polight to like do his paperwork for him. He wanted to learn the process so that he could start doing other people's paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
And Polight did his paperwork and just sent it to him, and he was like, nah, he didn't want that. So the crazy thing is, long story short, is he wanted to learn how to do the paperwork process. You know what I'm saying?
Process. He could have hooked him up.
I've been anti that paperwork shit ever since it came around, because I seen when it was in the redemption books. I don't know if people been around that long. These books used to be like $300, thick books, 1,000, 2,000 pages. Redemption Manual 1, Redemption Manual 2. I think they had the Matrix books out. That was also big and thick like that, $300-400 books. When them books started to circulate, the people that was buying them for $300 and $400 a piece was selling little copies of certain pages and certain little paperwork to people to try on themselves. And they telling people that the paperwork can somehow make some type of, make you money and this and that, blah, blah, blah. In reality, the only thing that the paperwork could do financially for you is if you was one of those people that was actually selling the paperwork. You know what I'm saying? If you were selling the paperwork, you got money, but pretty much everybody else got burned in some fashion, fucking with that paperwork that I seen. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I always been against that paperwork. Soon as I see that shit, I already know it's gonna get crazy. Right, coming up right behind that shit.
So he dropped it. I don't mean to cut you off, but Polight dropped that on young Pharaoh. Young Pharaoh ended up getting tied in with Sinetta. So now we know young Pharaoh is being a strange, weird nature boy knockoff that he trying to be right now. It's just like a whole bunch of goofiness. Like, as a Detroit resident, I think about all these guys that pass through Sinetta channel, and I say to myself, like, where's their minds at? You know what I'm saying? How do you allow a platform, a guy like this who is really Satan, to manipulate situations to where he can make predators? Because that's what he's done. He's made predators, and he has unleashed all these sick, rabid dogs on us, and he trying to play like he don't know nothing about it. And it's the response, and I say it's the responsibility of the community to acknowledge what's going on, cancel him, because in canceling him, you just do away with the whole thing. We don't even really
let me say.
Go ahead.
Let me say something on the guy. Peace to the more, man. Peace to the more. This your brother Yahshua. This your brother Yahshua Libya now. You know what I'm saying? Your fellow Moor, your fellow Israelite. You know, it's all the same. You know how we give it up. You know how we give it up, blood. You know what time it is. But what's up, Inky? What's up, baby? What's up, Chief X? What's up, white folk? That look like my nigga white folk from Memphis, man. Good old pimpin'. So, I'm gonna call him white folk. I don't know his name, but But yeah, man, listen, we shouldn't be surprised. Why we acting like we surprised? I'm gonna give you a perfect example, right? That's why when it comes to people dealing with these certain situations, and they dealing with aspects of certain traumas in our neighborhood, and they be the first to jump up, you got to ask why. Why are they the first to jump up? Did something happen to them as a kid? Or do they just love black people that much? Or is it an ulterior motive? You get what I'm saying? So you got to ask yourself, me, I'm Damood up, man. Bounty Hunter blood. You already know that, man. But guess what? I'm Moorish, and guess what? I'm an Israelite, straight like that, from the tribe of Judah. Get with it or get lost. That's how I'm living. But anyway, yeah, straight like that. But anyway, man, so we shouldn't be surprised.
Hey, what's funny to me, bro? Because my man, Big Wolf, right? Every time he talk, right, like he a bona fide blood, right? And he be just talking to me, he be like, blood,
blood. Let me tell you, blood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's my. I got that problem. I just
He be
can't
like,
stop
"Nah, this
saying
what he
that.
do." He be like, blood right there, blood cold. He be pointing to the prophet.
Yeah, I had to learn how to start saying brother when I
He
was
be
like
blood cold.
17.
I be like, he was like, nah, blood cold. What you calling the prophet? Blood. I'm like, come on,
You know,
bro.
but it like you to Harker Bay, like if
Nah,
we was
I
younger
love you being
without
your
even knowing.
organic self, though. I love you
Without
being your
even
organic self.
that's right.
Because
That's right.
it takes all of us. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I
right.
ain't one of
That's
the type
right.
of dudes that want you to be like me and want me to be like you. I need you to be your organic self. Because guess what? When it goes down, I need to see the real you. I don't need to see the fun that you done made up and I don't know what I'm getting. Everybody went quiet on me. What happened? You went quiet, big bro. He got hype.
I think he muted.
Yeah, I think you muted. Let me see. Hold up.
Can you hear me now?
There you
Yeah,
go.
there you go.
There we go.
Oh man, went out again. Where your mic at?
Can you?
Then now we can hear you when you get right there.
All right, I'm right here. Can you hear me, Tarka?
We hear you good right there.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it like this. Yeah, like so we shouldn't be surprised, but no disrespect. And I love Minister Inky, man. I love the brother, but me and him, he don't even remember me. Like Taharka, I don't think you probably remember me from a long time ago. I don't want to debate Garfield, rip him to shreds, but I was the Nile Valley Hebrew, Yeshua, that came on your show.
Absolutely.
Probably about a year and a half ago and was talking about how we all Moors and even though we Israelites, I was breaking that down anyway. But I love the brother Inky, but you get what I'm saying? I can't rock with him like that on the side. Like where I come from, like dude, like wishy-washy to me, like penitentiary rules in effect, right? You can't be like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't be like that, dude. I'm gonna tell you one thing. I'm gonna tell you, right? Taharka, think about this, right? I'm big blood. I'm bounty hunter, right? So if I'm rocking with a nigga, right, in the beginning, we rocking together. You get what I'm saying? Something happened to this nigga. I go to the internet talking about laughing at this nigga, whatever. I'm in violation, discipline time. I can't go to a jail. I can't go to a nigga city. I can't go to a nigga set. These niggas are civilians. So they can say this internet shit about another nigga and then be feeling comfortable by going to wherever this nigga say he from. Like Polight say he a Crip. He's not really with that. I know niggas that repping that blue banging to the left all day, every day. That's really with it. So when I'm saying about Minister Inky, it's odd to me that you'll go from rocking with this nigga, talking about the grand imperial this, I ride for this nigga, die for this nigga, to now talking about this nigga ain't this and this nigga ain't that. Like that's weirdo shit. From where I'm from, that's DP. You get violated, blood. Like I remember you saying, Mr. Inky, I don't got no felonies, I don't got nothing, I don't got this. Hey, bro, to me, I took that as disrespect because I was like, damn, blood looking like he ain't got no felonies. He's talking about you taking it from a nigga who got felonies. He got more than one. Nigga, I got felonies, more than one. What that mean? Robbery, attempted murder. What that mean? That mean I ain't intelligent? That mean I can't get the people the truth because I got felonies, nigga? Like, that's weirdo shit. Like, you a suburb nigga to us. If you, anytime you talk about niggas, the majority of my friends got felonies. And some of them dead. Some of them doing life in the penitentiary right now. So for a nigga to get on talking about whether a nigga got felonies or not, I can't relate to you, blood. That's on Don Moot. That's on Bounty Hunter blood, nigga. I'm Baby D, 105th Street, KPT block, straight like that, man. Gene Line motherfucker stamped it. Yeshua living now, the Nile Valley Hebrew. And I walk through with cameras to show nigga the work I put in on the block with the goons and the gangsters with 30 rounds in their pants, 100 rounds. And I walk through with cameras. You niggas is in your house with gold teeth in y'all mouth at 50-something years old. Like, stop playing with the God. Come on, man. On power, and I put it down for power. How these niggas weirdos, blood. That's all I gotta say about nigga. Like, how you go from with this nigga though, blood? You was with this nigga, kissing this nigga ass, blood. Talk about the grand imperial wizard. Yeah, don't nobody move. Next thing you know, you almost 50 years old with gold teeth in the bottom of your mouth. Nah, nigga, do that shit when you 20 and 19 and 18, 17. That's like jumping in, joining the gang, nigga, when you 27, 28. Nigga, I remember you was sitting on Sonetta couch with a Starburst shirt on with great salt and pepper braids in your hair. Nigga, you ain't have a piece of jewelry on. Now you running around with Versace hats on, Louis Vuitton. You niggas is weirdos on blood. That's on Don Moot, nigga. Bounty Hunter blood. This Baby D, I sure live now, the Nile Valley Hebrew, I said. Believe that. Yeah, shout out to my nigga out there in New York. Shout out to my nigga out there in New York. Shout out to my nigga out there in New York. Shout out to my nigga out there in New York. Shout out to my nigga out there in New York. Shout out to my nigga out there in New York. Shout out to my nigga out there in New York. Shout out to my nigga out there in New York. Shout out to my nigga out there in New York. Shout out to my nigga out there in New York. Shout out to my nigga out there in New York. Shout out to my nigga out there in New York. Shout out to my nigga out there in New York. Shout out to my nigga out there in New York. Shout out to my nigga out there in New York. Shout out to my nigga out there in New York. Shout out to my nigga out there in New York. Shout out to my nigga out there in New York. Shout out to my nigga out there in New York. Shout out to my nigga out there in New York. Shout out to my nigga out there in New York. Shout out to my nigga I love you. You a scholar. Oh, and I'm done after this. Inky, I remember you said this. You was battling the Hebrews on 125th. This is what I wanted to ask. And you told Cesariak Jesus used to teach in India. Yeah, yes, sir. You told Cesariak Jesus used to teach in India. I remember you said that. You remember you said that? Jesus got his teachers from India. And Cesariak said, prove that. Yeah. So you said that, brother. We can pull up the footage. You and Polight was together when y'all blew down on the camp. You, Polight, and Sinetta. And Polight told Cesariak told Polight cross the fucking line that time. And remember you said Jesus got them teachers from India. And you talk about you used to be a Hebrew on Damu, on Bounty Hunter Blood. I want you to show me, because you said that on Damu, I want you to show me what Jesus was taught in India. I want you to show me that, Damu, because you said that on Bounty Hunter. You said that.
Okay.
On Hunters. You remember that day? It's on the footage. You remember that Cesariak? And I mean, you remember that more? And Cesariak was like, yeah. You said Jesus got that shit from India, that shit you find in the Bible on Damu, on Bounty Hunter. You say he got that from the Bible, and I'm a Bible rapping nigga. I'm a Hebrew Israelite, Damu. You get what I'm saying?
Respectfully,
yeah. I need to see that source, Damu.
If you would have opened with that, probably it could have been different. But you know, I'll pass on the request. Respectfully.
You went out, blood.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, you good.
Okay, you my brother. I respect your knowledge, your wisdom, your understanding, but I don't respect it when it pertains to our scriptures and our records. So when you at that time when you made that statement, blood, you was a genius, and I respected you. You and KT the Arch Degree. I actually have KT the Arch Degree number. I got Gano Grill's number. I used to rock with y'all guys. You know what I'm saying? But when you make statements like that, I'm looking for the references. And Cesariak let you slide with that shit on Damu. He let you slide. I said, damn, blood intelligent. I know you can answer that. Because I used to be under that. I used to read Zachariah Scissors, all these weirdos, right? I used to be like, damn, this nigga Jesus from India. Eric Von Daniken, all that shit. So I'd be like, damn, when blood said that, I'm like, damn, what a reference at? So now I remember you said that, and at that time you was a genius. So if you was a genius at that time and made a statement that bogus, I wonder where your scholarship at to this day, knowing that you're still a genius. I asked Garfield the same question. Come on with it, God. Go. Yeah, he about to go Google. He about to go Google Eric Von Daniken or somebody. Come on, God. Don't fade on me like that, baby. We ain't a blackout. Don't fade on me like that.
We got people in the back chat waiting. You gonna respond, my brother?
I already passed. I respect the brother's commentary. He had some good, powerful points that he made, and yeah.
Okay, can I make one more point on the vaccines real quick? Let me make one more point on these vaccines, right?
Brother, right here. We got to do that on my other channel. Some people just got their channels hemmed up, talk about that. But bro, email me, right? I'm gonna show you. I got another channel to Arca Bay Live, and we going in hard on that topic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. But I just want to say this before I pull out for you Israelites. Israelites are Moors, Moors are Israelites. Don't get it twisted, confused, or tangled.
But we all the same people, and we just need to realize how to connect them.
Yeah. Hey, Moore, what about my other question, though? I asked the God.
What's that?
I asked the God the other question. How you go from, you know what I'm saying, swinging that red rag or swinging that blue rag, because I guess he's some type of crip.
You went out again, bro.
What about now, Taharka?
Yeah, got you.
Okay, I want to know.
Gone again.
Can you hear me now?
There you go.
Okay, I want to know how you go from this nigga named Polight with some type of crip, then he started his own fake Mason organization, calling himself some Grand Imperial weirdo. That's what you should have been saying. But I remember you making videos talking about if a nigga touch or even look at the Grand Imperial Wizard, this and that, the nigga going down. or whatever, taking him up top, Inky. That's what you used to say, bro. So that's like you swinging your blue rag to the left, and then when shit get hot, you bail out. Which y'all have some internal falling outs, I assume. But that ain't my business, blood. You get what I'm saying? What I'm saying is how you gonna come out and be at odds with a nigga that bought you a house. You said publicly, this nigga took care of my family. I don't give a fuck what a nigga did. If a nigga took care of my family, my mouth is shut, nigga. Y'all go, that ain't my nigga. I ain't fucking with him. That's my position. But I ain't about to be on no motherfucking internet about a nigga that put food in my baby's mouth. That's not how we gonna do it on Bounty Hunter.
But what, you know what I'm saying? Maybe. But what if that didn't happen? What if he didn't buy me a house? What if he didn't put no food in my mouth? What if he didn't feed my babies? Like, what if none of that happened and all of those are lies?
That'd be another thing, but you publicly put this on a record that it did happen on Bounty Hunter, blood. You put it on a record, nigga. Stop capping, nigga. Like you said, listen, bro. Remember you start saying how niggas is felons and this. You don't even live by rules. Penitentiary rules, bro. You been stabbed up, nigga. Nigga to wet you up on blood. Like, you don't even know rules. Like, that's why you do internet shit like that, blood. Like, you can be with a nigga, suck the nigga dick, let him bang you in the ass. No disrespect to Harker. But then as soon as the nigga don't pay your cell phone bill, you talking about the nigga ain't shit. You get what I'm saying? But he ain't shit. If you ask me, the nigga's a weirdo to me. The nigga just like you. The nigga went from pushbacks, afro, and dashikis to Bentleys and never taking off his hat. You get what I'm saying? Like, come on. And then you went from a salt and pepper hair nigga on sitting at a couch with a Universe Star t-shirt on with braids to wearing Louis Vuitton hats and gold teeth in your mouth. You niggas is getting older and younger in the mind. Older in age and younger in the mind on Bounty Hunter. You niggas tripped out, man. All you niggas. And you niggas run around talking about health. Nigga. Health. Go ahead, more. These niggas weirdos on Bounty Hunter. These niggas weird, man.
I gotta say this. I think I don't care what anybody say. I think that's necessary. You know what I'm saying? And listen, the reason why I think it's necessary because all of us need a wake-up call. Whether it's true, false, or indifference, some of us need to do self-inventory and ask ourselves, hold up. Am I lined up properly? Am I moving straight? Am I moving like I'm supposed to be moving? Is what he's saying is accurate, or do we got some misinformation? And we readjust ourselves, because I'm gonna tell you, real talk, big bro. When somebody told me that I was stealing cars, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I got homeboys that used to steal cars just for fun. You know what I'm saying? But I don't remember me stealing cars. Then I found out that the guy made up a name about myself, so I had to do self-inventory to see if it was me. So I think you give a powerful message, and Inky most likely is going to do some introspection. I think he would, or maybe
man, he ain't gonna do nothing. It's a Hark. I gotta get on your head too on more.
Bro, you went out. Well, let me tell you something, bro. If Inky don't do introspection, I think people listening would do introspection and see if they walking on the up and up. Because I do know penitentiary rules.
But I was saying, but I was saying to you, to Harker, can you hear me, God? Can you hear me, God? Yeah, I was saying to you, like, my gripe was like, you got most of all your friends is felons, bro, that changed their life. Right. You get what I'm saying? They doing shit. We are the brightest. You got fellas in the penitentiary right now, man. That's the brightest of whatever said course, class, or situation that they might be in. They the brightest of it. You know, they say the most talent is in the penitentiaries. The talent is leaving. The talent is going to jail. So what I'm saying is this. By we having brothers like that, I would not allow a nigga who ain't lived a day, a gangbang who ain't lived a day, a drug selling, pistol slanging, to sit up on my platform and say because a nigga's a felon that we shouldn't listen to him. So what the nigga said was because this nigga is a felon, so y'all gonna listen to a nigga who has a felony. Hold up, you fucked me up right there, blood.
But
you shouldn't have said that. You should have said, if y'all gonna listen to a nigga who's a weirdo, has a weirdo felony charge, that's different. But nigga, we got friends that's felons, nigga. Ain't about y'all gonna listen to a nigga who's a felon. You cannot dump that shit in with the rest of the weirdo shit you followed up with, blood. You gotta be fucked up.
Hey, Joshua, we got 2,100 people in here now listening to a felon.
Yes, sir. 2-time. Heartless felon. Look that shit up on the internet. I'm a heartless felon. We the biggest penitentiary gang in Cleveland. I'm a heartless felon. This shit real.
So my thing is, big bro, I love to allow people to express themselves, you know what I'm saying? But if it comes personal to me, you know, if you've been watching long enough, I'm gonna respond. You know what I'm saying? But when people expressing themselves to each other, I do my best just to let it flow.
Yeah, Taharka, but you should have responded to that nigga definitely blanketing friends and family members that we got that dug themselves out the hole as felons. See, I'm gonna tell you one thing, Taharka. I'm gonna say this, right? You're a more, I'm a more. In the Hebrew Israelite, you're a more. If a nigga start his conversation off like this nigga is a more, is you gonna listen to him? And this nigga is this. I'm gonna stop it right there. Wait a minute. Because you said this nigga is a more, he shouldn't listen, but then you have an addition to it, the rest of the garbage you coming with. But the original point is, an original standpoint, this nigga's a more, so you gonna what? Listen to him? Nah, that's just like saying in the situation, in the same situation.
But I'm saying this, bro. You went out a little bit, and let me get everybody else in. I don't think nobody should be censored. I don't think Inky should be censored with his opinion.
Inky weak and soft. On Don Moo, that nigga soft.
Oh my!
He too old, man. I love him. That's my brother. I love him. Love that nigga to death. But he's soft. I'm gonna call a spade a spade. I'll protect that nigga. That ain't a nigga I'll do nothing to. That's a nigga I'll protect, not do something to. On Don Moo, that's a nigga I will protect, not do nothing to. You know what I'm saying? On Don Moo, Inky soft. Ain't nothing wrong with being that. Just be you. You ain't about to get behind the walls playing like you tough guy, and then nigga say hit that back wall or get that knife fight together. Then what you gonna do, nigga? Huh? You a neutron, nigga. You neutral. You don't belong to nothing, nigga. You fair game. And they go like that in these streets. This nigga Inky, anytime ain't no fella, ain't no nigga that know fellas, ain't no nigga that been through any of that shit gonna sit up on the phone, on live and talk about because a nigga was a felon. That lessens him to talk about this. That lessens him of a man. He can't talk about this because he's a felon. Or he can't say this because he a felon. And then they add some additional shit on with it. Get the fuck out of here, blood. A nigga see you, man, and get busy on your stupid ass. Not me. I'm saying, I'm your brother. I'll take something out for you. I'll do something for you. But I'm saying you got dummies out there that'll hear that type of shit and get busy. On, you know what I'm saying? On just not even on command. They'll just get busy with that. About that, you know what I'm saying? Because they felons. You ain't got nothing to do with no gang shit. It's just so many niggas felons. You got Mexicans, Panamanians, Guatemalans, felons. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker might put some poison in your burrito. You never know. Nigga, you talk about felons and shit. You know what I'm saying? On Don Moo, straight like that. And I'm from 105th and St. Clair, right down the street from Bone Thugs and Harmony. They from 99th and St. Clair, Cleveland, Ohio. I'm from 105th and St. Clair, 4 streets up. Y'all listen to their songs. They say 88th and 10th. Y'all hear this? I'm really with that shit, bro. I'm just a nigga got knowledge of self now. I'm not playing with nobody. And Garfield know me, Side know me. You know me. Playing with these niggas. You gonna keep it real and get his knowledge. But when it comes to all that weirdo shit, talking about, oh yeah, this nigga ain't this, and used to be running around with this nigga, busting jugs, robbing, you know what I'm saying, shootouts, and then now shit get hot. Now you talking about this nigga. Nigga, you DP. Get in the cup, bitch. We about to beat that head of yours. That's how I'm living.
Bro,
like that.
Let me tell you something. I appreciate you, bro. I want to do a whole show with you. Bro, I'm coming to Cleveland soon because my bro in Cleveland. But yeah, we need to get you on the show, bro. And we just have all because I like your commentary. Like I said, everybody should have a voice. Some people say everybody shouldn't. I say everybody should have a voice. Yeah. I like your commentary. It is what it is.
That's right, man. I love you too, man. I love you too, Inky, man. I love you to death, man, because when it comes to that science shit, man, you give us what we need. I'm talking about you be hitting it, and I be researching the shit you be saying. I be like, oh, I'm gonna give you one example, Inky. I remember you had a debate with Ngozi. I'm talking about a long ass time ago, right? And you was asking this nigga, well, who came up with the out of Africa theory? He couldn't even tell you. You kept asking him that. You kept asking him who came up with the out of Africa theory. And Ngozi couldn't tell you. I'm like, this nigga Inky cold. You know what I'm saying? I knew it then. But when you drifted over to my lane with that Bible shit, then I had to whoop that head of yours. You get what I'm saying? Don't come over here. Stay over there. You know what I'm saying? Stay over there. That nigga gonna say Jesus. That nigga gonna stand in front of Tazariak and them and say Jesus got taught in India. I said, look, I know this nigga gotta be playing. He got to be. So Tazariak asked him where that source at, but it was so much conversation, it switched. And I said, God damn it, they should have kept drilling him with that. That's why I said I got that question for Inky. Where the fuck did you get that shit from, blood? Tell me now. Miss Cleo, call me now. Tell me now.
Yashua, call in again, bro. Let me get these other people in. Good.
Oh no, Minister Inky got the source. He about to tell me the source of where he got that Jesus India shit from.
Man,
he about to tell it to me right now.
He said he declined.
Ain't that a big bitch in spandex? Ain't the fuck? What the fuck?
He got the.
All right, look.
Bro,
hey, Inky, I love you, man. I'm gone, man.
Hey, won't you email
What's up, God?
So I can set up the good debate with you and Inky about that topic.
Hey, no, what I want you, I'm gonna email you, but what I want you to do right now is grab something and write my email down while Minister Inky talk, and then I pull out because I don't know how to really do it like that. I'm about to give it to you. It's GANGSTA, like gangster, GANGSTA DEE.
Gangster D?
Yup.
At what?
Georgia, Alpha, Nebraska, Georgia, San Antonio, Texas, Alpha, Delta, Echo, 99.
Gangster D 99. You said Gangster D 99? I can't hear you. At Gmail. Okay, that's it. Let me get everybody else in here. Thank you, my brother.
All right, so Tahaka.
Huh?
Tahaka.
Hey, listen. You know, I try to let people let everybody
only here am I subject to such high levels of debauchery.
No, I don't. But people come at me too. I let them talk.
Tahaka.
I let them talk. People come at me too. It's just you can't catch a break.
And you know what? I do want to say this though.
Hold on, Inky, can you hear me?
Wait, before you go, Chief X, I do want to say this though, because although there was a lot of like a lot of gobbledygook mixed in there, I do want to say this for people that are catching parts of this ongoing conversation. I don't want you to take anything out of context. So anybody that may have, because the majority of my family got felonies. Like I don't know. I could tell he's quoting things like he really been around, but I don't think he really been around because he would know better. Like I make it clear where I'm from and who I am. So, but anybody that does feel a way about me, like making blanket statements about felons, if I was just making blanket statements about felons and saying that you shouldn't listen to felons, etc., I wouldn't be doing a show with Tahaka.
What are you saying about me?
You got a long
wait a minute.
You got a long list of felonies. No,
I didn't steal that car. That was Eric.
Wait, before we start cutting up, I just
that was Eric.
Inky.
Wait, before I just want to finish this though. So my point is this: the only reason I said that is because you got guys that actually have like 10 and 20 felonies on their record accusing me of being a possible crook, a criminal, or a scam artist. You got guys, specifically Unc, who is partnered up with Dr. Ma'at,
who literally was convicted of running multiple scams, calling me a possible scam. So it wasn't about me blanketing all felonies or any of that. You know, I don't want people to, you know, come across with the wrong whatever. You know what I'm saying? Feel away. You know what I'm saying? People that just may have got that out of context. But outside of that, yeah, he should have led with those other scholarly questions before the rest of that. Then we might have got
Damu.
Yeah.
Hold on, Taharka, can I say something real quick?
Yeah, come on,
brother. First of all, let me say, pardon my Moorish. Okay.
Pardon my Moorish.
Taharka.
What's up, brother?
That was, listen, so I have to get on you on this one, Taharka, because it's for the people, right, Taharka?
Come on, get on me.
It's for the people.
Mm-hmm.
Taharka, that was like 38 minutes of crazy talk and gangbang talk, making no sense in a personal beef. I was so irritated listening to him for so long, Taharka. That was everybody in the entire chat was saying, "Please, Taharka, next caller. Please, Taharka, next caller." You can't do that, Taharka. That was just like too much.
Can I ask you a question?
It was too much for me.
This is called Moorish World TV.
I know.
And so what I do is,
Chief X, if it was too much for you to listen to, imagine.
Listen. I want to explain this to everybody. This is Moorish World TV, and I feel as though that everybody should have a voice. You know what I'm saying? Now, if Inky would have said, because Inky co-hosting the show, if Inky would have said, "Bro,
don't lie,"
no,
don't you get ready to tell an untruth.
But let me just finish this though, so you can understand, Taharka. It's fine for him to have a voice,
right?
But not a 40-minute voice.
But if anybody watch Moorish World TV, I allow people to go at the end of the show. This is how our shows have been going into wee hours of the morning, because I do allow people to
insult me off the chain.
It's not insulting you, Inky. This is a person's opinion of you.
But he was just on and on. He kept saying felon. He was just talking about stuff so long, repeatedly.
Come on, man. This is the beautiful thing of Moorish World TV. You know what I mean? And if anybody watch Moorish World TV, every once in a while, there is a brother or sister, normally a brother, that will come up in here and they got to get some stuff off their chest, and it is what it is. So we have to be patient. You know what I mean?
Okay. Can we get back to polite, please?
This seems like every episode you have 2 or 3 of them waiting for me.
I don't have nobody waiting for you, Inky. For some reason, you have done something, and these people want to ask you about what you done. Now, what did you do?
Well, clearly, I hung out with Polight.
For real.
Listen, niggas ain't gonna let me get away with this shit.
Look, half of the chat said,
listen, Polight raping kids, and they're not gonna let me get away with it.
Listen to me, Ink. That's
what this is.
You got 1/4 of the chat saying on with the next caller. You got another quarter of the chat saying get him. You got another quarter of the chat saying what is he talking about? And then you got another quarter of the chat saying yeah, he's spot on. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at the chat.
You know how many quarters there are in a circle, right?
Oh.
Or in a right. Okay, never mind. Go ahead.
Yeah. So when you divide it into 4, people are listening, people are paying attention, and we being critical thinkers too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We being critical thinkers too. So what do you have critically to say about this show about Brother Polight, Chief X?
The other 2 cats can go first.
Who we got it there? No, that's my bro. My bro E-Man Hatton going to take us out. How about Killer B the Witch? Killer B the Witch, you there, bro?
Yeah, I'm here, bro. Yeah, thank you for letting me on. I appreciate it. I just wanted to say one thing. I find it strange how these so-called people that were in or supported the House of Consciousness, right? Whether they do now or act like they don't now, whatever, right? We have seen like even Sarnetta admit to knowing about Polight's character. And now we get so-called ex-members of the House of Consciousness coming out and speaking on it. And this is why most of the jails is filled up with niggas anyway, because they get on here pointing the finger at these people and forget about you're telling us that this stuff was going on long ago, right? So when Polight had Sarnetta's 14-year-old niece and all of y'all sit here and talk about it, y'all should be in jail right there with them. And now the United States government set up laws to protect us. All this nigga, the Moorish, Hebrew Israelite, Kemetic, all that shit don't mean nothing. It don't amount to nothing. The United States government, guess who's handling Polight right now? The United States government, right? Because that woman went to the right people. Just like when Mighty Hebrew pulled out his private parts on that girl that he had supposed to have been saving from the Hebrew Israelite cult, right? He convinced that girl to have a damn Israelite court with some old scam artists in Israel. And they acquitted him of it. What she should have did was go to the authorities, and his behind would have been back in jail. And people like Sarnetta allowed him to come on that show with some old fake lawyer, fake papers, and said that he was exonerated from those child molestation charges. And in fact, he didn't. Now, if Sarnetta, he got on this show and he named names. He said, my wife know, my wife's sister know about it. The girl, the 14-year-old girl's sister know about it. So what? And he was doing business with him the whole time. So you people was doing business with him the whole time too. And now y'all coming out talking about it. So as somebody that represent the black community, I'm talking to Inky, I'm talking to all these people that said that Imam Bashir, all of them. What did they do? Because I know there was a sexual predator on Facebook that said he'd mess with a 12 and 9-year-old girl. I got him recorded. Guess what I did? I contacted authorities. And everybody looked at Jeremiah Judah, everybody said, I'm starting stuff. I'm doing too much. But guess what? A sister came out and broke this news that I already did a year before. And guess what? All the niggas hopped on board with her. Why? Not because she cared about the children. And I got on there. I said, all of y'all was in the room when he said it, when I recorded it. How many of y'all contacted authorities? None of them. So all you niggas need to be in jail right with them. So y'all got to start looking at these people that's sitting here. Y'all all know Harlem is the home of the hustle. Half these people we got on his show come from New York City. And they're scam artists. You could go 2 blocks in 125th for $300 in your pocket. By the time you get to the third block, you got $10. Because everybody trying to get your money. I'm from Connecticut. I know what go on. These country people, they prey on these old country people in South Carolina, Oklahoma, and all these weird ass places that know nothing about them. Y'all selling them fake ass snake oil salesman shit. Y'all selling all this bullshit ass paper. Ain't none of that shit real. And y'all talking about, the white man this, the white man did, that white man this, the white man protecting us. I ask any one of y'all niggas on the panel right now, what has the white man done to y'all in the last 6 months? I bet y'all can't tell me.
Everything. Every goddamn thing.
Give me one. Give me one.
No, go ahead, bro.
No, go. You open your mouth. Go.
No, that wasn't me, brother. That wasn't me. I muted him because I want you to finish your statement so we don't get into a back and forth. But like I said, I'm the type of person where I accept everybody's opinion. What I mean, I accept everybody's opinion. I don't mind listening to everybody's opinion, and that way somebody else maybe bounce off it. I do like what Inky did. Inky chose to say, "Listen, I'm not touching it," respectfully, and moved on. You know what I'm saying? I think Chief X is probably going to bounce off your opinion. That's why I let people talk.
Inky.
What? I'm sorry.
I think Inky and Chief X, they're gonna get it. You don't have to respond to everything.
Man asked for
they should have left him alone back then when they saw it the first time. And I agree with whoever said I don't mess with no felons because it shows their character. I wouldn't do no business with somebody that been in prison because it shows the character that they have. That's what I look at. I don't care about no skin color. I care about what they do, their character.
Can I add something to what you're saying, brother?
So you
Go
have
ahead.
you have the thought that once a person a felon, it's a wrap?
Not necessarily, but he got a long road to go. It's like you starting all over.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question. What is the determination that, to say okay, it's okay now?
Well, I personally won't with none.
You talking to one right now?
Yeah. I wouldn't do no business with you. If I knew that,
you do business with me right now.
You can check my channel. I've said many great things about you. I said,
Absolutely.
yo, he seems like a good guy. Out of all these people.
What I'm saying to you, Witchfinder, I was 17 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I was running with some fool people. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't of a mature mind and got caught up. Should that be held against me when I'm 45 and 50 trying to direct people into the right way of life?
No, but it depends on what you're doing now at that 40. Because a lot of things.
I agree. That's why I say, what would be the determination? You know what I'm saying?
Look at Sonetta, for example. Sonetta, 50-something years old. We done seen his police record, right? He not getting locked up no more, but look what he doing.
Absolutely.
Look at his character. He not going to jail for what he doing, but look at his character. That fool's stupid enough to get on TV and put himself inside a child sex allegation with Polight. He admitted it and then tried to retract it. He gave names. So why isn't he in jail? Because the community lets it happen. The community don't care because they got that no snitching rule. Oh, it ain't me. Oh, it ain't my daughter. That's what they doing. You supposed to call the goddamn police.
Well, let me say this to you. Let me say this to you, Witchfinder. I'm gonna let Chief X chime in. You can stay in for a second if you want, but let me say this: I respect everybody until they show me different. A lot of people tell me all the time, "Why you rocking with Inky? Why you bring Inky this, Inky that?" I haven't seen no flaws in Inky character.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And so they send the paper about the water thing. I don't see what they see. Some people want to try to make me see what they see. I don't see what they see. And maybe because I've actually been in business and I know how business works and I know how you can get yourself. Like, for instance, somebody pulled up my business thing and said, why your business ain't in good standing? Well, I have an accountant that didn't file my paperwork in time. So what? I called her and she's on top of it. I mean, but people will look at that and say, I looked your business up. It's not in good standing. Guess what? It takes a phone call to put it in good standing. I don't pay attention to stuff like that. I pay somebody to take care of that.
But that's why that stuff is there, though, to give people the warning, to give them the red flag, to look further into it.
Yeah, but the point that I'm making is this. If somebody would see that about me, I would look at you like you crazy, but only one that's in business will understand that. It's like this. Some people file for bankruptcy, right?
Yeah.
They don't file for bankruptcy because they really zero but out bankrupt. It's a business move.
Mm-hmm.
So, but if you don't know business, you would try to take that to try to use that to say, they broke. That ain't the case all the time. Some things are business moves. So the point that I'm making is that different things happen for different reasons, and we can't paint everything with a wide brush. You have to know things on a personal level. I think that's the best way to move in this world. Try to know things on a personal level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm
not here to gamble. I'm not on this earth to gamble with people. They ain't that much time left.
On a personal level. You have to do it on a personal level. Gambling would be if you paint everything with a wide brush. But on a personal level,
You examine, investigate, research, experience people for yourself, and then you make that decision. Like nobody can make the decision for me how I interact with Inky.
Right. But there's people, it was bad business moves for people to be on a panel or in an organization with someone's corrupt. So they didn't really care about their business by putting themselves in line with those people. Just like we see on TV.
So let me say this. Let me say this before I let you go. So if Inky is cool with Polight in what, 2012? 2012. How many years ago is that?
About 10 years ago, 10 years ago.
2012, about 10 years ago. And I don't know the greater details of their relationships. You know what I hear? Everybody saying, this happened, that happened. I wasn't paying attention to that stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, if Inky showed the signs that he is the Polight that I've come to know, then that'll be a problem. You feel what I'm saying? But let's be honest.
Let's look at things like, say, like Dr. Sebi, right? How many people still believe in that man? He was a con artist. He was a con artist. He lied.
No. Let me tell you.
He made blatant lies.
Let me say this though,
brother. You look up the court documents. Do a show on that about the court documents when Dr. Sebi went to court. He lied.
He lied. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. I don't have what I've studied about Dr. Sebi. What I studied about Dr. Sebi, I haven't seen what you have seen. But that don't make me a bad person.
No,
so
I don't, because you haven't
come and show us what you have seen.
Right. Absolutely. And that's my job here. And that's what I do on my channel.
So email me and let's get it in. I got to get Chief X on here. I appreciate you, my brother. You know we communicate in the back email room. So brother, you know,
we can do
some more. Let me know when you're ready.
Yep, no doubt. All right, I appreciate you having me.
Always welcome here. Peace and love. All right, Chief X, come on. You told me give the other brother the floor. I did.
What I tell you the other day, Tuaka, I said, if Jesus and Noble Drew Ali is having lunch with you, and I'll call, you tell him to hold on. Chief X is calling. You don't be putting me in no back chat.
No, man, I wanted the brother to finish, man. I think
I know.
Should have a voice, man. You know what I mean? We don't have to agree with everything. And one thing I'm trying to build to Chief X and Inky, I'm trying to build a platform where as though even if we disagree, we don't have to hate one another and we can move on. That's what I want to build. I want to be able to disagree and be able to move on and not be so personal. You know what I mean? People attack me, and I'm telling you, I've been attacked all this week. Last week, I just swung back yesterday. It is what it is. Man, Inky the most hated and the most loved on different levels. It is what it is.
So let me just I just want to piggyback off what he's saying, what the dude was saying, because he came on blaming a lot of people for not doing something, right?
Right.
And since the Polight situation went down, now you got all these people in the chat, all everywhere talking shit about you ain't done that. So I'll be wanting to ask people like that. I got about 5 exposed videos on Polight. Did he share the videos? Did he help inform people? For years, I've been exposing a bunch of people. Did anybody share the videos to inform the people? So what are you doing? What are these people doing? You know what I mean? It just bothers me when something go down, then all of a sudden everybody want to talk shit like they've been doing something.
Well, I tell you off the top I can't even tell some of the things behind the scenes once we found out Polight was scamming and he scammed in Baltimore. I can't even talk about it. But I will tell you that it wasn't no video making. I tell you that. I tell you Polight never came back to Baltimore. I tell you that. You know what I'm saying? And so, but everybody is not going to broadcast their response on social media. Everybody's not gonna do that. That ain't slick or cool. You know what I'm saying? Like people like, oh, he said this about your wife. I'm supposed to beat him up on social media. I'm supposed to battle you through this camera because you didn't call me a B, you didn't call me an MFer, you didn't call me all these names, queers or whatever you want to choose to call me on that day. I'm supposed to battle you through the camera. No.
So like for instance, we all pretty much agree Dr. Umar Johnson is full of crap and scamming. But if everybody's No,
I'm just playing. Go ahead. I'm just playing.
But if everybody's quiet and not saying nothing, we're the community. It's our duty to expose this stuff and share things that are exposed and inform the people. If we are men who are supposed to be protectors of women and children, we're supposed to inform women and children to watch out for certain people. Be careful. And all these men for all these years have just had their mouth closed. Everyone knows I haven't. But let's get back to Polight. So you were asking people what they think. You know, like they say in the 50s and 60s, it's curtains. It is curtains for Polight. You know, I don't understand how people don't have the logic to come to the conclusion that all three of us have came to from Jump Street.
Hey,
we consider ourselves conscious. Say it again. Go ahead, Inky.
No, I was just going to say, you know, we've been on for about 3 hours reading Polight's paperwork. So to supposed to be talking about Polight. 3/4 of this motherfucking live stream is about Inky.
No. Only 1/4.
Stop it. Go ahead.
No, the first quarter, we were just chopping it up.
Everybody's watching the same video. It's fine. Go ahead,
No,
Chief.
the first quarter, we was chopping it up about what's going on in the world. Then we went in about
first segment. I'm talking about time-wise.
We went way off. We went way off track.
Inky. Listen,
Correct.
Inky.
Correct.
Whenever you come around, people are going to address you for whatever infractions they think you have made. But that's at the end of the show. Now, if we ain't gonna open the line up,
that's the prize that people get when they I'm
Floyd
Mayweather out this motherfucker.
No, what I'm saying, Inky.
Most of the people buy Floyd Mayweather tickets because they want to see him lose.
No, Inky, I'm the people's grand sheep.
No, but
I gotta let the people speak on my platform.
Listen to what I'm saying. When people buy the Floyd Mayweather fights, the reason why he sells so many seats like the way he does is not because people are waiting to see him win. He keeps winning. People are buying the tickets because they're hoping to see him lose.
Right.
So in my mind, listening to this philosophy, basically motherfuckers is calling in or they waiting for the link to get their opportunity to so I'm like sitting on top of the water chair and waiting for, charity, like for motherfuckers to throw apples to hit the bullseye so I could splash down into this. I got you. Go ahead.
That's not what it is. What it is that we're having a conversation here. And when I open the line up, it could be you, it could be me. You know what I mean? For some reason, it's you. What have you done to these people?
Listen, Polight got rape charges, and they're not gonna let me get away with it.
But you know what, Inky? Let me tell you something. One thing about social media that I learned is that in a very short time, the way that you handle it will determine how long you'll have to deal with it. And I think you do a good job. Salute. I do.
The thing is, I've heard Inky answer every question 20 times already.
Yeah, he did. Absolutely. I agree that he did. And I'm satisfied with the answer. If I wasn't satisfied with the answer, Inky wouldn't be on the show. We wouldn't be doing Morse World TV. I'm satisfied with the answer.
Now, somebody in the chat said I pick and choose who I want to go at or who I want to expose. Let's clean that up. Either they're not a subscriber of my YouTube channel or they're not a Facebook friend. There's not a person who anyone considers a fraud or scammer who I haven't made an exposed video about. Inky knows this. I made several on Inky.
Oh,
we gotta cease fire right now.
You go blame
so people in the chat must not know me.
No kombucha. No kombucha zone.
Like, see, people in the chat must not know me. I have not left one stone unturned.
No kombucha zone. Inky, you're not gonna blame this on me and be now. Chief X just did that.
Listen, if Chief X wants to volunteer to get some of this hate mail that I'm getting, I'm gonna let him get as much highest portion of this hate mail he wants to get, because clearly there's a lot of reverse polite supporters. So it's much easier now to attack me for something than it is to show outward support for Brother Polight. So now that's how that's manifesting now.
Well, so we go. Anything else, Chief X? I gotta bring Chief X.
Yeah. So here's the thing. To me, the case is closed. Us four have made our decision, right? I wouldn't care. I wouldn't give it. Pardon my Moorish. I wouldn't give a damn what the courts say. You know what I mean? They're doing investigations with all the children. People don't know how this stuff goes. Children's Services have talked to all the kids. They got DNA evidence. You know what I mean? It's a wrap. It's a wrap. And on top of that, when the attorney did the average of how much time he may get, the average was about 22 years. And she didn't add aggravated assault charges. She was trying to be nice and give him a break. So the aggravated charges Polight is going to get, he was sticking his finger and his hand all down the girl's mouth trying to make her throw up. That's called aggravated assault. So it will be more than 20 years. That would be an extra 10 years. And that's how it goes in court. We won't see Polight on the street ever again. And I truly believe, because I'm hearing it was an error made on his bail, I truly believe when he goes to this pre-trial on the 15th, I believe they're going to lock him up and put new bail on him that he's not going to be able to handle. I believe he's given all he had, every penny he's had, to that attorney to get him off. And he's not going to be able to post another bail if it was an error. And
hey, let me add this also too. I know there's a lot of different people that have a lot of different ideas about different street codes and what those things mean to them personally. But what's happening? You good over there? Talk.
Nah, it's a brother. I thought Yashua was on. We had him on. He just texted me saying he was trying to get on for an hour. Brother, didn't you speak already?
Yeah, God, I said something already. I heard something that was prevalent to the discourse without any disrespect or any bashing, like you know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I just wanted to yes, sir.
But yeah, brother, if you want to respond, hit the Cash App. He sent the buck to the Cash App. I was like, oh. Now I got a bling. I'm like, man. But yeah, so anyway.
Oh, I'm about to sing you something right now, too, to Harker. Let me sing you something right now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got to do that, goddamn me. Oh yeah.
But Chief X, what you were saying?
I'll let you into Harker rap.
No, Minister Inky, man, you my big brother. I don't want nobody to get it twisted, man. No Hebrew Israelites. This is my brother. This brother is a genius. I'm saying this brother is a pure genius. See, we have to give our people our flowers while they breathing. You know what I'm saying? I'm a firm believer in that. And Minister Inky is one of those brothers.
No.
Yeah, no, it's not too many brothers like Minister Inky in the black community that's giving this information to our people. It's not any really that I think about.
I don't want to go too much further. So Chief X. I mean,
now you want to cut him short.
No, I can let him go. Go ahead, brother.
Go ahead, Chief X. Go ahead, Chief X. Go ahead, Chief X. We watching you, Taharka.
Bro. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah.
No, I want to go let Chief X go. Chief X cool too, but he's a complete weirdo to me. But let the brother go. Go ahead.
Okay, so let me say this, brother. We grown men. Hold on. We're grown men on. Taharka,
come
hold
on,
on.
man. You the co-host.
Taharka, hold on.
I'm here.
I like Inky. I'd rather listen to Inky, man.
Jesus
Inky
Christ. Okay, hold on. Brother, we're grown men on this panel. Even if I don't like you, I'm not going to sit here and insult you. This show's not about us. This ain't your show to come on here and insult everybody. Relax, dude. We're your elders. We're older than you. You ain't got to call everybody weirdos.
I was just playing cheap acts, man. I knew
Okay,
I was
but
gonna
I
lose
don't. But we
yeah.
can't. I can't. Hold on. You still talking? We can't tell you playing.
Yeah,
You
but
come
I
on here
can't cut you
gangbanging.
off to tell you that.
No,
I can't
no,
cut
yeah,
you off
but
to tell you I'm just joking with you, God. I can't cut you
okay,
off to tell you that.
no, I understand. I hear you, but people don't know you joking, man. We don't know you like that. I don't know you. I've never heard of you. I'm a grown 51-year-old man. You gotta respect that. If you're
That's
conscious,
right. That's right.
Okay. So when I was in my 30s and 20s, never in my life did I badmouth a 50-year-old or a 60-year-old. I don't know what the world is coming to with y'all.
Right. Well, you sound like somebody 25-year-old baby mama. Sound like you got a little shit in the
Right.
tank. But anyway, go ahead, Minister.
But anyway, hold on. I'm not finished. But anyway, fuck Bounty Hunter and your bitch ass, nigga. Pardon my Moorish.
Pardon my Moorish.
And if you show up in my face talking that shit, you wouldn't say it.
I wouldn't do that.
I'll knock the teeth out your mouth, nigga. Who you talking to?
Oh, y'all gotta chill.
Nigga, this Compton, nigga. I used to hang with 8th Street Family Swines. We didn't fuck with you, Bounty Hunter niggas. You was the only blood group we didn't get along with, nigga. Fuck you.
I had a lot of squirrels that hung with me too. It's okay.
Time out, man. We can't let this go off too. We can't let this go too far to the Inky. Why don't you say something?
What? What? Listen,
no, it's your fault. It's your fault.
It's my fault because I'm the moderator. Wait, because I'm the moderator.
You should have chimed in.
Why would I have chimed in?
You're the voice of reasoning.
I'm not the voice of reasoning. That's supposed to be the moderator, the guy who controls the mute button.
No, you're the voice of reasoning.
No, I'm not. I'm the voice of reason until I get insulted and called off.
You're still the voice of reason.
No.
You're teaching us how to respond.
Exactly, by not responding. Once you cross that line, then the transmission of information is going to be broken. It's not going to be.
What about E. Manhattan? E. Manhattan always break down the science.
I'm the voice of reason. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. E-Man. That's why I was trying to save him for last, but he's been waiting for an hour, man. This is crazy.
Nah, I'm chilling. I'm good.
What I was going to say though is that everybody got different ways that they view like neighborhood ideals and street codes and how organization's supposed to move. You know, some people feel a certain way, but some people draw the line at like rape and pedophilia. You know what I'm saying? So it's different. You know, some people draw the line there.
My thing is I got a strong tolerance for people's opinion verbally. You see what I'm saying? And people don't understand that. I got a strong tolerance for it. Even when people come at me, I can't wait to go. Inky a little bit different. Inky like, man, I ain't even going.
Well, no, it's not that. I've just been doing this a long time. So I know when people going off like that, I know it's a mixture of motivations that they have.
Yeah. I'll be like, I'm different though. I'll be like, okay, as soon as you finish, I'm gonna pull up this slide.
Listen, why do you think, not to like sound, you know, arrogant or cocky, but people in my space wouldn't subject themselves to open line fire like that. You know what I'm saying? Because they know that people, it's an opportunity to create sound bites and clips and, you know, get your shit off. And, you know, like it's a multitude of things. So you got people passionate about certain things that they really feel. You got people that's mixing that with opportunity. You know what I'm saying? It's an opportunity to get your shit off. You know what I'm saying? Or create like a moment online. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's a lot of different shit. You know what I'm saying? But
I mean, it's YouTube. It is what it is. But let me, hey, before you go eat Manhattan, let me get Black Lightning here. Now y'all got to be ready for Black Lightning. Now he can talk too. But we
listen.
Watch it.
Time to calm it down. I'm good.
I had to calm it down.
So
Sorry
Black
about
Light,
that
I
outburst.
need
Sorry
you to,
about that
because
outburst, Grand Sheik.
I'm gonna bring Chief X them back in, and my brother Joshua. I hope I'm saying it right, but I need you
Yashua.
he spelled his name a little. Yeah, I guess you're right.
I want to give Inky his props. Brother be bringing it real strong. Props to you, Inky. I'm digging them shades. I had some shades on earlier, but dude made me tear the shades off. Maybe throw the Black Power fist up in the air, and the beret was coming back on. You know what I'm saying? Wait a minute, I got audio problem again.
Oh, we can hear you now.
Okay. Yeah, but Grand Sheik know when I'm about to become somebody Huckleberry, and he take me up out of there quick, because I'm sharpening up the scimitar. I'm just saying, some things is to me like bringing white power, and I don't bring nothing but black power and peace and love. You know, I'm gonna try to keep the peace and love, but some people like that gonna bring them black boots on the ground, black out. You know what I'm saying? Because I was taught by well, I ain't gonna go there, but you already know, Grand Sheik. You know what time it is. I'm in it to win it, like a Sheikh Imam Akbar lieutenant sometime, and that's gonna keep it real. I'm just saying. Right now, Inky, I see the outbreak going up. You know Akbar. I'm sure. But hey, I loving what the brother bringing on his show, on Inky's show. I'm like, man, he another Tahaka. I only got 2 shows out there I really listen to now. That's you and Inky. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sorry for I'm not sorry, but I apologize for going to homogenize and pasteurize Negro route. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I was hearing. You know, see, real black power is me standing in the middle of Trump country saying black power. That's real black power. You know, when I pass a motorcycle gang on my bike and they see that I done 20 miles and they look at me and get quiet. That's black power. So I'm just saying, let's get back to the subject of what Polight was doing. That's not black power. And why we gonna keep calling this dude brother? I cannot call no man brother that's gonna bring I don't even know what to call that. The other dude was bringing white supremacy, as far as I'm concerned. You know, he forgot that we got 400 years. He forgot that we were slaves. He forgot that we was lynched. He forgot that Brother Polight was actually, like Inky said, it was August 17th. That's Marcus Garvey's birthday that they brought the heat to him. You know what I'm saying? So black power, Brother Inky. Let me see that black fist in the air. Wait a minute, you want me to take mine, put mine back on the camera? I'll try to take it off the camera because I was getting a little heated over here. You know what I'm saying? All the scimitars and all that stuff was coming out. Damn right, black power. Hell yeah. Hey, I love it. I love it. But I'm just saying that's not black power unless you use it against your open and vicious enemies, the oppressor. I'm gonna say it like that because I'm gonna be politically semi-correct, and I hope Akbar don't kick my, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go Moorish. Plus, I can't keep up with his shades. No way. I had to tear mine off. I'm like, man, I'll get embarrassed. I'm up in here in the dark with shades on. I can't even see nothing, you know. But and what was it? If you I'm gonna keep it real, Brother Inky. I thought you was down with that stuff until I heard your lives, and then I saw some of them videos you was doing from way back. I said, you've been going in on this stuff for a while, just like brother Tahaka. I won't call him like Kimbo Slice, Kimbucho Slice. You know, like kombucha Slice Bay, because he gonna knock that block off. He be like a rock'em sock'em robot. I'll knock your block off. I'm just saying. I know. I know I get that reaction sometime, Iggy. But it is like I say, how we gonna
How are we going to love our children and then hand them over to the pedophiles? And how are we going to love our people and then say, like to lie, blatant lie, say the white man ain't did nothing to us? Really? I tell you what, when we out there, black boots on the ground, and we throwing them black fists in the air, don't come up there saying black power, because I know you ain't down with it. You know what I'm saying? Damn right. And I'm sure the prophet, I want to say Tahaka Bay, the prophet Tahaka Bay. He been when he woke up. Y'all better be glad this brother woke up. Y'all better be glad I don't carry the matches no more. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll take the kerosene and the oil and put it on my scimitar and set that joint on fire. I'm not joking.
Goodness. Time's up. Time up. What in the world is he talking about?
Shenanigans. Can you hear me, Brother Tahaka? Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yeah, brother, that was a bit much, I think.
Nah, man, y'all did me a disservice last night, man. I ain't know my audio was that choppy.
Oh yeah, it was very choppy.
Oh man, you gotta let me know. You can't let me go out like that.
I know, because your joint sound like a radio producer now.
I'm good.
Yeah, you sound excellent.
Okay, yeah. I my other joints I dropped in water and forgot about it. So I'm talking to y'all. I could hear y'all fine, but I didn't know y'all couldn't hear me until I looked at the screen and seen Inky with his ear up to his computer. So yeah, how y'all let me go out like that? Anyhow,
where is Hebrews in the Hood? If Hebrews in the Hood in here, hit the link. Before we wrap up, I'm only taking a few more callers and I'm up out of here. But come on, E-Man, what you got for me, big bro?
Well, man, this has been a roller coaster ride as usual. A lot of emotions, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of wow moments, a lot of everything. But the information was great. I'm glad you guys brought that to the people. To basically recap on some of the stuff I said last night, I don't remember it word for word, but I appreciate the fact that Inky has been leading the charge on revealing a lot of this stuff. He is the only person in the community who has the ties that he has, and it can reveal the things that he can reveal from an insider's perspective. And I think people need to give him credit for that. But also Inky, the strongest warrior is going to take the most arrows. Don't mean you're going to get hit, but they just going to fire at you. So just keep your shield up, keep your sword sharp, and keep swinging. You know what I'm saying? Like Big says, stay low, keep firing. That's all it is.
Man, talk that shit. Now, see, I like that.
This is what people don't understand. They although they try to go left with their assessment of Inky, you know what I'm saying? I said it from the beginning in the first show. Inky was there. Like there's nobody that can tell it like Inky. So I mean, although they still like for real, who's gonna tell it like Inky?
He was a fly on the wall.
I mean, for real though, like for real. If you think about all the people that was there, if you really think about it, even right now, they're still trying to squeeze out with little bit of finances, popularity, notoriety out of that era. They still squeezing it. Go look around the internet.
Because they don't realize that the game is over.
Still squeezing it. There's not one saying, man, we messed up. Or, man, that was a messed up era. Or, man, we should have caught this. Or, I seen that, but I didn't know what I was looking at, but I know now. There's not
and
one.
It's just like, the brother.
Let me add this piece, bro. Not to cut you.
No, you good.
It's one thing also when people look back at my videos, right? They go, man, we could look back and see Inky been on this for years. Like this ain't new. Inky been on this. Y'all just don't watch Inky. But here's the thing. People aren't really paying attention to the other side of the videos. So if you know anything about me, you know that I'm 100% about health, herbs, plants, diet, nutrition. That's what we on 24/7. Whether I get 20 views in my live stream or 2,000 views in my live stream, that's what's on my page. That's what we're doing.
Script. Stick to the script.
But here's my point. People keep saying that somehow I was doing something with them, when if you look at the history of the House of Consciousness, they have only brung people on that platform to bash and expose the quote unquote vegan, herbal, holistic lifestyle as a scam, blah, 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 blah. So what I'm saying is what, I don't know what history that people are looking at where they see something different. The whole House of Consciousness, all them niggas, they've never like contributed to building up what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I just don't see this historical connection that people are trying to create in their mind, especially when we got so much footage with Sa talking about dividing up the money, who had this money and who split that money. Shit, we got Nepal 8 months ago on the video introducing the digital currency program to motherfuckers. We got King Simon 3 weeks after this actual incident that we talking about happened. King Simon doing an interview on Polight page, and they talking about how the digital currency intertwines with Simon's numerology so they could open up that market. Like that's not like, you know what I'm saying? So I just, I appreciate the people that have watched my content outside of those platforms, you know what I'm saying? But for everybody else, I know it's tough trying to piece together like some of what you're seeing out of context. You know what I'm saying?
Well, a lot of people are easily manipulated because, people use, they emotionalize people, right? They use trending topics and buzzwords and certain things to manipulate people's psychology to reel them in. And they don't understand that that's what the scam is. If you've ever seen 3-Card Molly, he always got a homie on the side that lose, and you think you could win the game.
No. I had
working together.
Yeah, I had an excited sister. I mean, people been getting excited with me since this thing happened. You know what I'm saying? So I've been getting all kind of threats and all like at the full range, the full gambit. And I haven't really matched energy with anybody in that space because I understand people are frustrated, and rightly so. I just think that most of the energy is being misdirected. Like, people are forgetting that Brother Polight's semen was found in 6 places on this young girl.
Right.
Like,
right. And that's the point.
Like people are like, Inky, we know we're not gonna let you get away with this. And I'm like,
it's just like
it's been found on anyone. What is happening?
It's like homie was talking about jailhouse rules, right? I think I was kind of raised. Exactly. I think I was kind of raised similar to you, right? Like you said, you don't got no felonies. You you know how to articulate yourself well. You're educated and you're self-educated. But you also said, because I listened to you, you said your father was a figure in Harlem. So that means you was outside early. That means you've seen it all.
Well, let me say this. I wouldn't I'm not a person that an aggressive conversation or the potential opinions of onlookers could make me say something that is not necessarily needed to say. Like, so I wouldn't validate somebody's statements or their commentary by saying, oh yeah, well, I'm from over here, or I did these crimes, or I'm with these people or that people, or like, I wouldn't say that. I would just listen to somebody and hear their piece out, and then just, I would just hear them out. Like, I wouldn't introduce information about
because you don't fight fire with fire, you fight fire with water.
Right. Good.
Unless you polite in California, that's different.
Peace, brothers. Listen, I've been following the conscious community, and a lot of you brothers, brother, I got a list. I can't say your name, brother, from the morning.
Oh, brother Taka
Bay and Inky. I've been following you probably for about 5 years, maybe close to that. And I'm a man who likes to soak up knowledge. Peace to you, my brother. Inky, I'm liking your energy because now you are getting yourself out of the mess.
that you were involved in. We all get it. Listen, ain't none of us ever going to agree. I'm a 61-year-old man. That don't make me the smartest man, pencil in the box, the sharpest pencil in the box. But I've lived a life where I can put a point on this thing. All of us are not going to agree with everything we talk about. But when it comes to this kind of nonsense that's going on in the conscious community and every community, it's $1 billion business as they doing it to boys and girls. These guys, these beta bitch ass, excuse me, brother, I'm sorry. These men that are doing foul things, diabolical things to children, women, and little boys. And we can't, all 5 of us in this room as men alone, humans, know that this is wrong. Now, Inky, and I'm a speak on, if I may speak on Sonetta too, because I love Sonetta, but he keep letting these idiots lash on to him. Sonetta built up that program and it's falling apart. It's actually dead to me because these people latch on to him and he don't do no research on what they're doing. They get ready to see, keep your eyes open and hear your ears open. It's about to be another one coming through. Y'all ain't hearing about this new girl, huh?
What new girl?
With the boy supposed to be what's his name? Suge.
Huh?
Uncle Suge?
Uncle Suge.
What happened?
They
Elaborate,
just
please.
on 10 toes. Look at the thing on 10 toes tonight.
Man, here we go.
Huh? Y'all missed it. I mean, it's been going on since y'all was going on for 4 hours. It's probably still on.
Don't nobody watch 10 Toes Down?
Wait, what's happening over there?
And Sonetta was on there too.
But what's going on?
Cousins.
The girl from that Suge was messing with is saying that he had the little girl saying erase things that he said to her on text to her on the phone and everything. Y'all better look. I'm not doing it. Y'all better go check it out. I'm not putting.
All right, look. I want to try to wrap this real quick. Let me get Miss Empress in.
Put you on that, but brother, thank you for letting me come on. I appreciate that.
Indeed. Let me get some quick drops real quick. Miss Empress, how you doing, sis? Can you make it quick for me, please? I don't mean to rush you, sis. I should have you here the longest. And everybody else went crazy. Are you there, sis?
Okay. Yes, thank you. I just wanted to chime in really quickly. I'm gonna try to make everything brief because I have like a couple of things I wanted to say. So one thing I noticed that people keep going in on Inky because he hung out with Polight and they were cool in the past, but everybody has had somebody that we hung out with that we didn't know was shady when we was hanging out with them. You know what I mean? People have had friends for 10, 20, 30 years, and then you find out, it really dawns on you like, yo, this person is really shady. And you end up leaving that person alone. And I think him speaking up about what's going on and looking back at things in retrospect and connecting the dots is not only giving insight of what's going on in the inside, but it's also commendable because it takes a certain level of courage to be the person to speak up against all odds. That's some real man shit. And this is the time where masculinity has to be redefined because of everything that's going on and with this society and everything trying to get rid of masculinity. And so the behavior of men has to be redefined. What makes a man has to be redefined. Now, if you want to take it spiritual really quickly, we're in September, we're going in October, which is a time of judgment. That's why October, the Libra season, represents the scales. So a lot of things are being uncovered, and that's a big task for someone to do. And like the person said earlier, people are going to come at you. You're going to make a lot of enemies doing that. And it's going to, and both of you, because both of you are uncovering this is going to uncover layers because no one knows how deep this goes. We don't know if it's going to end up to the governor. We don't know where it's going to end up to. So I just wanted to salute you, Inky, and say, you know, everybody that's saying, anybody that have anything, I wasn't even an Inky fan before. And I had people that try to put me onto you, honestly. But when all of this came on, I started actually taking the time to listen to you. And when I started listening to you, And I caught Inky listening to you on Moorish World TV, and I was like, oh, this is dope, because I respected you guys as men, and I really appreciated you guys speaking up for victims. I was the victim many times. I'm someone who's been through sexual, physical abuse, and I had to overcome all of those things. So I respect people to be man enough to speak up and not defend these fuckers that's pedophiles and that's doing all this weird stuff, and not allowing people to have a voice when they go through these things. It's not about no clout chasing. Everybody keep changing the subject on Polite. The main goal that we all here for is to listen to what we have, what different people have to say about what's going on with Polite. And when people come at Inky or people come at Tahaka, y'all come with the same bullshit that they already addressed. Y'all not coming with nothing new.
And you know what, sis? Just listening to you just dawned on me is that, you know, if the comments is not about what we're talking about, you know, maybe we should keep it with directed at what we're talking about. But to that point, why Inky shrug his shoulders, to Inky, as we're talking about Polite, we got to recognize that Inky waves the gun out the window at Reggie, at all the other people while we're talking about Polite too. And so we can't disregard that people would do this, you know what I mean, go off topic in the same fashion too, just to be fair.
That's true, because Inky came out going hard with it, and when he's going hard with it, he coming at everybody and he gonna make enemies that way. But that's part of that task of what you're doing and the weight that you're carrying.
If the conversation is about
Tahaka, you do be lining them up to take shots though.
No, Reggie is my bro.
I don't think he lines them up, Ink.
No, he do, because he tells me about this shit throughout the daytime. Trust me.
No,
so I should be setting them up. Trust me.
I ain't tell you nothing about no Onk. I ain't tell you nothing about Reggie.
Trust me.
Those are people.
This what I think. I think Tahaka is trying to be unbiased and have a platform open for anybody to speak their piece, whether they love you, whether they hate you, whether they can't stand you, whether they're confused. And I think because it's so many shots, because everybody tries to deflect, everybody who developed this Stockholm Syndrome love for Polite, because I used to be a Polite fan myself. And I stopped following him after Sarnetta and Pharaoh talked about the stuff with the little girl. That shit got weird to me. I was like, nah, I ain't following them no more. So I unfollowed back then, just like I did with the R. Kelly shit. When that video came out, I stopped listening to his music. I was done. It you know, it's simple, but people, you know, unfortunately, our people are at a place where we're so lost in the source of all of these different things and all these different distractions. And we're eating toxic food, we're drinking toxic water, we're breathing toxic air, we're getting miseducated. All of these things are affecting how we cognitively put things together. And it's simple. Just unfollow the niggas. Like, it's part of my Moorish, as y'all would say. But it's simple. Unfollow them. It's not, you know what I mean? When you follow them, you're continuously supporting what they're doing. You're continuously supporting them, saying things like, what if the girl, saying, what if the girl came on to Polite? Nigga, like, what kind of shit is that? If a 9-year-old girl come on to an adult, or a boy come on to an adult, you as the adult have a level of authority. You can't control yourself. What kind of weak man shit is that? Well, you can't control yourself enough with a person. Oh, let me tell you something. I used to work in child welfare. I used to be a child abuse investigator. So I've interviewed pedophiles. I've interviewed abused children. I've done it. And I lived it. And what I'm saying is that one of the common excuses they always say, they came on to me.
Well,
That's a classic.
Let me add on.
That's a classic pedophile response. I'm sorry.
Let me just add on to your build real quick though, sis. See, this is what I try to do is I try to give people the benefit of the doubt, just to make communication as efficient as possible. It doesn't matter what her age was, right? Because people keep throwing around her age and what if she did this and what if she said this and blah blah blah. What if the girl, instead of being 14, was 40 years old? Like, what if she was 38? Like, what if she was 27? Would it have been okay for Polite to be getting the daughter of his quote unquote wife drunk to have sex with at any age? Like this is his wife's daughter.
That's really such a deviant shit.
Boom.
And honestly, honestly, you know, he's been with his wives for a very long time. The first wife, allegedly, him and her been together because I used to follow them. Remember, the first wife, allegedly, they've been together since 12 and 13. As a woman, you know what your man like. As a woman, you know what your man like. You know how he gets down. So you guys kind of, I don't understand if they, you know, were in the Stockholm syndrome mindset, whatever. It's not an excuse, but like, how do you get down with shit like that as a woman? And you let these young girls come in your home and all of that. Like, nobody putting her under the fire. I was watching a video today and somebody said that shit, and I was like, you know what, they right. Nobody putting them under the fire either. Even though they didn't do the act, they were complicit in it.
Oh, they definitely complicit.
So it's like we have to focus.
Oh, they definitely complicit. They definitely complicit. And that show is coming soon after we get past the 15th.
And it's sad because, you know, they're beautiful sisters, but, you know, at the same time, that goes out the window. Like, certain shit, Black people got to understand, it go out the window. I don't give a fuck how good R. Kelly's music is or anybody else's. If you raping and molesting children, that's out the window. Like, where's the morals? Where's the morality? Or is niggas eating too much soy and all this other shit that's fucking with their mind? Like, where's the you know what I mean? Like, people got to understand what we consume in our diet also affects our hormones and how these things translate in our brain. You know what I mean?
So, you know what's funny about that also is that it's the same group of niggas that been trying to tell me for the last 10 years that I'm a scammer because, and I specifically have Unc recorded saying this, I'm a scammer because I'm trying to introduce people to the cult of eating healthy and trying to do exercise all the time. Like, literally, he said that.
How is it a cult to want to take care of yourself? See, the average
that's
person,
the
a lot
Harker
of
man.
our people don't, you know what I mean? A lot of our people, we struggling with
That's you know, I come up with an age where it was okay to sniff cocaine and sniff dope.
Oh, but that's the thing. Somebody tried to come on you today about you saying something about felons. But if they really listen to your whole statement, because I watched that same video, you and several other statements that you've been saying, because I've been watching both of y'all heavy. You never said anything to try to condemn people for their past. What you said was the people that are calling you scammers have felonies. So you're saying I don't have felonies, but how am I the scammer? You know what I mean? And even, I mean, I recently saw something with Crypto Roots where he was talking about some weird stuff that went down. I mean, before he passed away, rest in peace. He said he used to be the driver for Polight. He had videos up now. Weird stuff that was going on with the daughter Renente and Polight in the backseat. Then you got even Q Butter did a video, and there was one part of the video where he even said, he starts telling a story about a girl he knows who got flown out to LA or Hollywood by Polight. And then to be with, like, I guess a friend of Polight, and the girl got raped or some shit. So if you running with niggas like this, you running with Saw Netta. I mean, I ain't never liked Saw Netta to be.
Hold on.
I don't want to beef with
that
him,
might be a new story right there. Hold on, sis. We need you to bring that back. Who did what?
It was something because Q Butter was talking about some of the stuff because Saw Netta allegedly came after him on like his platform, and he was, you know, giving his side of it. And there was one part where he got into the video and he started getting a little emotional about a situation that happened with a family member who was raped. So he took it to heart. And then he started talking about how there was one part of the video, really short. He was talking about how Polight had flown some girl out to LA, and some girl that he knows. And because the girl was, I guess, messing with a friend of Polight or something. And the girl got raped out there. And the girl was threatened not to go to the authorities. So y'all might want to check that out. So all this other talk about all this other stuff is irrelevant. When there's not wrong with playing, because I see that you guys try to lighten the mood because it's such heavy information. At the same time,
wait a minute. I'm sorry. I have to cut you for a second. I got to cut you for a second.
It's all right.
Because see, look, do you see what's happening? People want to kill Dr. Inky. Listen, people are getting mad. Listen, and now look what's happening now, Tahaka. We live, right? Just pay attention. Follow me for a second. And now another caller has called in. And look, now another caller has called in with another rape story. And I know that somehow by the time this shit goes off and we wake up in the morning, this is going to be another incident. Man, they're going to say, listen, and we know that somehow, Inky, we not going to let you get away with this shit here. And I'm going to be like, what the fuck is I'm just guilty of being on the other side of these fucking videos. Like, what the fuck is happening right now?
It's just crazy. It's just crazy.
My grandmother would say, I sure can pick them.
Listen, tomorrow morning, it's going to be at least 3 channels exposing Dr. Inky because somehow they're going to say that I know you secretly in real life. And that somehow, like, we hooked it up with Solar Mind. Listen to this now. This is how the story been going. Somehow we didn't hook this shit up with Solar Mind so that you could call in somehow and create this story.
I don't even know none of y'all in person, for real, for real. But at the end of the day, you ever heard the saying that it's too many coincidences to be a coincidence?
That's right.
It's too much going on. And the reason I feel personal about it, not only because my background working in child welfare, but many families that I've worked with, and it's not only Black folks. I hate when we make everything a Black thing. It's not only a Black thing sometimes. I work with white families, Hispanic families, everybody. And many times the family or friend pedophile gets away. And when the person decides to speak up, then that's when it gets, the person that speaks up gets attacked. Oh, you fucking up the family. Oh, well, that's still my cousin. Oh, that's still my so-and-so. And I grew up with someone like that in my household. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, everybody got every fucking excuse to excuse the fuckery. And I feel really bad for male victims because they don't even really have an outlet. Right. Like they can't even talk to nobody without being accused of being homosexual and all of that stuff when they weren't, you know, they didn't have control of what happened to them, especially a lot of times when they was younger, like the Hassan Campbells and different things like that. They shamed them even more, you know, and it's sad. You got people, I've had cases where the mother boyfriend try to get on the girl and the girl speak up about it and the mother threatening to beat her ass when he see her on the street. You know what I mean? Like the people would turn against you for speaking up. But that's the thing. No matter what happens, like you said, Inky, you Haitian. You got the Lewis protecting you. This is divine order that's protecting y'all guys. So anybody that try to come at y'all right now, see, they don't know who I am spiritually. Y'all are protected. There's a shield of protection over y'all for exposing this because we need y'all. We need y'all to properly represent manhood. Properly. Not these fake niggas that walk around talking all of this shit and low-key be lusting after little girls or little boys. You know what I mean? That's despicable and it's disgusting and it's disgraceful. And there's no excuse for it. I don't give a fuck if that's your man, that's your cousin, that's your brother, that's your uncle. I don't even talk to my fucking father for shit like that. My father. So, you know, it is what it is. Like everybody could say what they want to say. At the end of the day, the point is, we addressing this stuff with Polight. The community want to know what's going on. He's not properly speaking up. He's just acting like he's unbothered. So, I mean, I commend y'all for what y'all do. And I'm sorry I took so long. I didn't mean to take up all this time, but much respect to y'all. Much love to y'all. I can't hear you. Are you on mute, talk?
No, thank you, sis.
I wanted to say thank you, sis.
No
thank
problem.
you for your support and thank you for your ring of protection that you have put around myself, Brother Inky, and all those true freedom fighters in this intellectual fight right now, because the fight has gone intellectual on social media. And because they're recruiting on social media, and I think we need to deal with it on social media. In the way that they're recruiting, they're using all sorts of propaganda tactics to draw people in, either to swindle their money or even to bait them with materialism, polite, you know what I'm saying, and then get to face and then take advantage of a situation. So If they're gonna promote propaganda and materialism to draw victims in, then we need to respond right here. Real talk.
Exactly.
So I appreciate
Exactly.
you, sis.
No problem. Thank y'all. I'm gonna keep watching the show and get off of here.
Indeed. Indeed. Peace and love. So family, listen, I got to go. I got to let Inky talk. You know what I'm saying? But let me see. King, you got something short you want to say, brother? King then fell asleep. All right.
Can I add something real quick?
Yes, sir. Come on, brother. King then fell asleep. I wanted to get Hebrews in the Hood in, but next time we live Hebrews in the Hood, you're welcome to come on, brother. Sure. Let me get E-Man and you can take us out because you known to be short. Hey, LO, you good?
They sleep too. So what I was gonna say was
problems for a minute.
Hey, peace family. We over here on the backup channel. So that means sorry about that.
Oh, word. I was like, what? Okay. So it's a common link between Polight and this other stuff with the Zulu Nation, and that's that doctor, that other fake doctor, York. Those things are going to be connected. I think Inky elaborated on this, but he's the common thread between our community and what's going on with these children in the mainstream. But the current runs way, way deeper than that. If you look at the Caucasian side of this situation, their stuff is a lot more creepier. It's a lot deeper. So I think because Black people are always the people of color, we're always the litmus test. So this domino is the first to fall. But I think in the very near future, we're going to see things all across the world being exposed at a very, very, very high level with some people that we probably would have never suspected. If people do the research that's out there, they'll see it. But this Polight domino is the first to fall, and it's going to be a big one. It's going to make a lot of waves. So people need to stay tuned. Taharka, I need you to find some sword sound effects. So when y'all go in, you symbolize that Scimitar, because I need y'all to dismantle the head from the body. Inky, please share that video with that ritual, that York ritual, when the sister was talking about the four forces and the child in the middle. You know what I'm talking about.
Hey, you know what? I think that Hawker, the brother might be on to something, because I have to accept a high level of pure fuckery. But part of my Moorish. And so I think that a little bit of information, information request like that, you know what I'm saying? We can't really deny an information request like that. If we can sit here and have time for people to go crazy and come up with all kind of shit, we can facilitate some information. I think right here would be a good spot to go ahead and hit the share button so we can go ahead and oblige the brother, get some information.
I think, and with this, what y'all about to see, when the sister mentioned Polight's wives, I think they knew about it and they took part, because Aminette was at that facility with Polight, so she was trained in this also, and they might have passed the torch to whoever else was in the house with them, involving those kids.
And what's
Just
funny
speculating.
about that? What also funny is where was Aminette while he was having that child in that hotel?
In the corner.
Hit that share button.
Crazy. So I'm about to get out here real quick. Hey King, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hit us real quick?
Question.
I'm just gonna hit y'all real quick. Tahaka,
Hold on. Hit the share button real quick, Tahaka, so that people can see.
What share?
The share button.
It's Polight over there on that other side of town. Remember, this is Polight Master Teacher, Master Teachings.
Any form of sexual contact
They become homosexual because they're experiencing a mental change caused by a hormone change, which will affect their lives. So once they get and mix their Merceltet, Bastet, Ya, Nafortet, Sit, Atumre. I am a student teacher of the master teacher, Pamanzal Nizdar.
So that's what's going on right now. This is how Brother Polight literally became the Yakub of the sex community.
Going nuts. But anyway, with her, and she's more open and more receptive at that point. Man, if my father was teaching this type of stuff, man, I might have been the Yakub of the sex world at that point. Man, if my father was teaching this type of stuff, man, I might have been the Yakub of the sex world.
Now, just for context, I want y'all to know that the guy that he's sitting there saying that with is convicted right now for running a sex cult and fraud. So when Polight saying if he would have knew what he learned from that guy before, he would have been the Yakub of the sex community. That guy right there, after those videos with Polight, got locked up and is serving time right now, allegedly for sex cults, child trafficking, rape, all kind of shit mixed in.
Amun, Re, Ahata, Hu, Kawan, Hara. He is free. Gatekeepers are born totally feminine.
Mind you, that this is a teaching that's still going on. That's why she's saying he is free. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the teaching that's still going on. This is why we still got this ongoing shit. This is why Bambaata's in the news and Brother Polight is in Florida with his situation. Like, this is what we're dealing with. It stems from this teachings right here.
In body with a male spirit, or totally masculine and body with a female spirit. So the anatomy is a woman completely with all the physical attributes of a female with a male spirit inside of her, or a male with all the physical attributes of a male with a female spirit inside of him. Many oversexed persons are mistaken for gatekeepers and are called gays, and other terms which also helped birth homophobia, and misuse the term homosexuality. The word homo is from homogeneous, which means the same nature. That would mean two males of the same nature, the exact same in nature. Nature means the qualities of anything, life, force, disposition. That would give the meaning of two males who think and act as well as feel the same in all ways, including sexuality. So in fact, homosexual would be two heterosexual males or straight males. And as soon as they have any form of sexual contact, they become not homosexuals, but hormonesexuals. And what this means is when you have two males that are together that still dress like men, not a male that wants to be a female or transgend into a female, and then a male with that person. This means two men who still want to wear pants, who don't want to wear makeup, who are still men who get together. They are what you call hormonesexuals, not to be mistaken for somebody who wants to wear, or even females. If you have two females that look like females, then that would be considered of the same nature, think the same, act the same, feel the same way in both nature and sexuality.
That's it.
So they would be called hormonesexuals.
That's it.
Can I say something real quick and then I'm out of here?
Now, time go.
All right, so look, let me drop this and then I'm gone. Tahaka, I want to say this. I respect you a lot, but you got to do better, bro. Because you be letting people come here and they be going on Inky at the wrong time when we be dropping knowledge to try to bring some acknowledgement to what's going on. All the haters and low-key polite supporters want to come and pick that as the accurate time to come and try to go on the man who airing people out. You can't get mad because Inky airing people out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a follower of Inky. Just hear me out.
I see. I agree with you.
So that's why it changes the way that they think and feel.
Let me say I agree with what you're saying.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is that if we're focusing on Polite and Inky decides to air out 20 different people, you know what I'm saying? Inky can handle his own.
Right.
At least 5 people is going to come for Inky if we open the lines up. You know
yeah, but dude came on. He was being kind of gangsterish. He's talking. All right. So first, I'm gonna say I'm not a
this is what we
gangster.
have in our community too. This is real in our community too. So let's not mistake the fact that this is real in our community. People really feel like this. This is not somebody, even if it's manufactured, that would even be something real that's manufactured. If you understand, I'm not talking with a flip or fork tongue. What I'm saying is, say somebody is going to make up something just to be on a show. You feel what I'm saying? That's an issue in our community. And so what I'm saying is a little bit of patience, we'll be able to see all elements of our community. I don't think Inky been doing this long enough. He know what's going on. He get it.
Like you a real wise person, and I like that you show humility as far as like giving people an opportunity to speak, because that is what make your channel great. But then again, at the same time, you can't host a guy, let people come in and bash and beat him up and take shots at him when he's accurately trying to bring the knowledge to what's going on. Like when my man came on, no disrespect to him, but when he came on, my brain shut off because it was like he was starting saying a whole bunch of.
But guess what? When yours shut off, probably somebody else turned on. So everything is not for everybody.
You're right.
You see what I'm saying? The same way yours shut off, somebody else is turned on. So this is why you have to have patience for truth. You have to have patience for knowledge. All knowledge ain't for everybody. All knowledge will not develop into wisdom. You know what I'm saying? However, you still got to have patience. It's a saying the Prophet Noble Ali says. He said something to the effect, and I'm gonna paraphrase because it's kind of late and I forget how it go, but it says, even when a fool talk, even listen with patience and pity their absurdity. So when you listen with patience, you're able to extract some wisdom even from the mouth of a fool.
Right. So Inky, this is what I want to say to you. I'm not sure if you was really paying attention to what the brother was saying, but I wouldn't trust him because in one breath he was saying he loved you, but then in another breath he was saying pretty much like, yeah, he had cut you. And that threw me off because it was like, if you recognize that
wait. But you forgetting he had more breaths. There was the one breath where he was gonna cut me. There was the one breath where he was gonna protect me. There was the one breath where I was a snitch. There was the next breath where I was a genius. There was another breath where he loved me. There was another breath where I was his brother.
That's what I'm saying. That probably went over a lot of people's head that was listening to that, you know, and you have to be sharp. Like that's why I respect you a lot, because you real sharp. You able to pick up on what people be saying, and me too. I'm like that.
Listen. I listened so closely. I even heard the parts where he created certain gaps
for sure
conversation so that I could come back in and say, well, I did this thing in the street, or so I could combat sort of like. So there was a lot of things that he said that I heard everything he said.
Let me say this.
But you weren't falling for the goofy. You weren't falling for the goofy, and that was cool. Go ahead, Talk. I'm sorry.
Whenever we open the lines up, you get what you get. and I sit back and I let everybody go. You get what you get. You get what you get. Unless we're going to put a time limit on it, you get what you got. I think Inky handled himself well. Inky taught me a lesson tonight.
What?
Yeah.
Talk about it.
I like how you responded.
He didn't respond. And to me, that was cool because it showed a level of maturity. It showed a willingness to stay on topic. Because dude came and threw the topic off about 20, 30 minutes, talking about Pyro and gang and all that goofy stuff that have us all messed. Hold on, then I'm gonna be quiet. I'm be quiet, then I'm be done. I'm be honest with you. As a black man, I'm in my 30s. I recognize that type of stupid, goofy gang type activity is the reason why a lot of our youth is dying. Like if you think about Chicago and how bad Chicago is, it's because people share that kind of mindset. He didn't come on the show and say nothing of any productivity except for Inky, when I catch you, I'm gonna cut you.
No, let me say this. Let me say this. The thing with me that separates me from a lot of these guys, right? Me, my people, like we're authentically from the street. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I actually, unlike a lot of these people, I really support the youth. You know what I'm saying? So it's a two-way street. It's not just a space where we go, like wag the finger, because we do need to listen. So even when it's crazy, it's belligerent, it's filled with testosterone, sometimes you still got to just listen and let people say whatever it is they built up to say, because one thing's for sure, two things for certain. He's definitely somebody that watches me, because what he's talking about, the questions he's asking, like, is Jesus from India? He's asking me to remember and pull up documentation right now on a video that might be 10 years old.
and what I'm saying is, this is all elements of our community, though.
You're right.
That's elements of our community. And again, even though people like, oh, you let even King said, you let people get at Inky. Inky said, man, you let people get at me. Let me tell you something. Listen to the lesson. Like I said, I learned something. That is, if I can remain that calm, right after Inky said, I say, man, I'll be ready, waiting to go. If I can remain that calm and then say, no, I'm not even going to respond respectfully, but I hear you. If I can get there, then us listening to my Hebrew, Moorish blood brother and Inky response was worth it.
That's why in the future, Tahaka, you got to start showing Inky a little more respect when you have him on your show, because if you can learn that from this guy, you can, they're telling you that he on the right page. So it's not really cool to let people come in there and try to go on him, because although,
brother, it's disrespect to censor anybody from talking, brother. It's disrespect from censoring our people, brother. That's disrespect.
Okay, so what about discretion? What about using discretion and allowing?
That's disrespectful. If we open the mic and we allow people to call in, you're free to say whatever you want.
I think there has to be a balance. There has to be.
My grandmother used to tell me.
Now, when we open the mic, I'm gonna let people talk.
My grandmother used to tell me, there's a time and a place for everything, son. There's a time and a place for everything.
On this show, on Moorish World TV, when I open the mic, I'm gonna do my best to allow people to express themselves.
All right. Well, hold on, bro. Let me do this, because you know what? We want to put Tahaka on the hot seat, right?
Yeah.
Tahaka said that he has to start to demonstrate some patience. Tahaka also said that he wants people to be able to get their full points across on the show.
Right.
Well, I am a person that is on the show. So respectfully, I would like you to show some patience and allow this person that's on the show to finish playing this quick little clip so that people can hear this that's turning into the pedophile.
Because these beings vibrate on a dual level.
Time is up, brother. I'm sorry, brother. I got to
get
everybody else get
they say they full point, but
can we get your point, brother?
XY beings plus one.
I be that more you gon' remember, be more. I be that more you gon' remember, Nap Town. I be that more you gon' remember, Tahaka Bay front line till the law call my number. I be that more you gon' remember, LA. I be that more you gon' remember, New York. I be that more you gon' remember, Tahaka Bay front line till the law call my number.